Higher than I ever been.
Christmas and holiday.
Yo. Gunshots over Christmas.
That's aggressive. That's a little aggressive, ain't it? Tis the season. Tis the season.
It's the season, man.
Every shot.
Motherfucker do a lot of robbing and shit around this time.
Next Friday?
Next Friday?
Next Friday.
Friday after next.
Friday after next.
I thought Tiana Taylor would be like bigger star. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man.
What do you?
I feel like Kanye holding it back.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about it. Cause she like ugly sexy.
You know who Tiana Taylor is? Y'all know Grace Jones from Boomerang. Remember the girl that was like the crazy ass girl in Boomerang, the Eddie Murphy movie?
Yeah.
Grace Jones. She was ugly though.
But the body was
Tiana Taylor like that. She got the Grace Jones shit, but she cute at the same time though.
She kind of like a slight masculinity, you know what I'm saying?
She was like hella tomboy at first.
Yeah, but sexy though.
but sexy.
I fuck with Tiana Taylor, dude.
I'm with you.
That one workout video did it for me. I was like, shit.
Oh yeah.
Cut up.
Welcome back, episode 34. This is the Reason to Doubt podcast.
Paul Pierce?
Big Shaq.
Shaq?
Big Shaq.
Big shot.
I'm going with Paul Pierce. He's true.
That's true.
Shaq changed his number a couple times. He's like
Big
32.
Shaq. Big, don't matter.
That's
Big
Diesel.
Shaq. Big Shaq.
I'm fucking with
Shaq.
I'm fucking Big Shaq.
I had an argument with niggas. They was trying to say Shaq was better than Kobe.
Huh?
I had an argument with motherfuckers the other day. But shout out
That's
to
exactly
Big
what I
Shaq.
said,
Shout out to Big Shaq. Episode 34, the Reason to Doubt podcast. I'm your host, Jay Sims. To the left of me, we can't start with him first. You don't see him. We'll introduce him in a minute. If you watch it on YouTube, it's a new face. But we get to the right of me, we got...
Look at his kicks. Look at his car. All I say is...
Oh boy.
Joe Jack 23. Follow him on
That's cool.
Instagram. That's a dope shoe. To the right of him, we got... Mr. Be Yourself himself.
Yes, sir.
DJ Stino.
Yes, sir. Get that water.
And to the left of me, as you can see, if you're watching us on YouTube, shout out to our YouTube listeners, viewers. The man behind the Wolf movie, you know.
Yes, sir.
A person I done knew for a long time, always been my nigga, you know. And somebody I appreciate that, you know, when we grew up, a lot of people just stick around and do a whole bunch of nothing. My man done seen the world. He been gone. He come back, show love, but he ain't staying too long, you know what I'm saying? He got shit to do. Make it move, you know. My nigga Anthony Croft, you know. Let's give him a round of applause, you know. Happy to be here, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you being here, my man.
Appreciate the invite.
Remember Maxie Street, Gene's house? Come on, man.
Crib.
we go back before him.
Back when Maxie Street was popping.
Maxie Street.
Hey, on there.
Man, appreciate you for coming. But first and foremost, thank you to all the listeners. Thank you for all the supporters, for your support. We 34 episodes in. Almost, I think we'll do one more before the end of the year. The year almost over. It's almost 2020. We thank you for all the support. We building every week. It wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like that without y'all, man. Appreciate everybody that's listening. Anybody listening to this, anybody viewing this, we appreciate you. But before we get started,
After you say this, can we take that off the table?
nah. As you can see, we got something new on the table. You know what I'm saying?
We
Shout,
You gotta keep it because it's Vic. You know what I'm saying?
You know
That's
what I'm
all
saying?
you gotta keep it. They hating on me.
shout out to my
Ain't
Eagles.
nobody
You
else
know.
got that jersey. Ain't nobody.
Shout out to my
Nobody
Eagles.
keep it.
Ain't nobody else good.
Shout out to my Eagles, dog.
My fault.
Yeah, your fault.
Would nobody try to else give them a second chance though? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my Eagles, man. We the worst team in the NFL, but we're gonna make the playoffs.
The Cowboys though, they the worst team.
Yeah, the Cowboys the worst team. Cowgirls, we just beat their ass. We ain't gonna talk about sports too much. I just wanted to put that out there. We kind of clinched the playoffs tonight. We gotta beat the Giants next week, I think. But I think we in regardless.
I'm gonna try to get
I don't know. It's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Shout out to them Eagles. Shout out to Mike Vick. Fuck them motherfuckers that's trying to hold you back.
Yeah, they hating on him.
I'm trying to get him online.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make a phone call on here right now.
He might.
Get our uncle on here. You know, a heavy Cowboy fan. See if he got anything to say about the loss.
He ain't answer.
I told you Jack he wasn't gonna answer though.
He normally answer for me.
Nah, Cowboys lost.
He got upset. They missed the playoffs. They
Probably
had
drunk.
They had high hopes.
He probably drunk.
Ain't no probably to it. He is drunk. But hey, always remember to rate, comment, subscribe. If you know somebody with an iPhone, snatch their phone, type in Reason Down on the podcast app. Make them subscribe also.
Ring that bell.
Ring that bell on YouTube. Subscribe to us on all platforms, wherever you listen to podcasts. But Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy holidays. What's up?
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 motherfucker. Straight up.
Hey, y'all ready for this? Christmas,
are.
how Christmas is treating y'all? We all got kids over here, right? How many kids you got, Ant?
Shit, 3 of them.
Three of them?
Broke best friends. That's what you call them. Broke than a motherfucker.
Christmas broke y'all down? Christmas broke y'all down?
No, I ain't breaking though. But
Set me back. You know what I'm
it
saying?
definitely.
It set you back.
Put a dampener in, you know.
Man, shout out to Amazon.
Has been looking out.
Yeah, I took care of Christmas about 2 months ago. I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Christmas to the front door.
Yeah, it's all day.
It's all good.
Christmas just been here.
Okay.
No crowds, no.
So you got a problem with Santa Claus having your credit, or you just let him have that?
All right. So we're gonna get to the Santa Claus conversation.
Alrighty.
Okay. My daughter, I got a 12-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? My 12-year-old, he could care less. He want an iPad, get him his iPad, you know what I'm saying? We got him right. Well, my daughter, she's 5, so she believes in Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? Santa Claus cool. I give him the credit, you know. Santa Claus coming through. But
Slide down the chimney, some dumbass shit.
we ain't even got a chimney.
You got a chimney. That's the whole thing. Most of us grew up
Modern
in the
Santa
hood
Claus.
with no chimneys. Dog.
Santa Claus stupid as fuck when you think about it. But I let her have it. She told me the script how Santa getting in though.
Here?
Yeah, she told Santa how he getting in my house. She said, Santa, first of all, that's how she told me. First of all, we ain't got a chimney, so Santa gonna knock on the door. Mm-hmm. You gotta make sure you woke to let him in.
Oh, so you get to talk to Santa?
Yeah, I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Santa, my nigga.
So you gonna have a story for her like Christmas?
Crazy story.
Baby
Got
girl
to.
Baby girl about to put out the cookies and the 5-hour energy for you. She like, Dad, stand
I don't know,
up.
man. It's 2019. Santa might want some gas. You know what I'm saying?
The whole
Fuck them.
time.
Black
Or them
Santa.
edibles.
Black Santa.
Edibles.
Them
though.
edible cookies?
Yeah. That's 2019, man.
Man, Santa fuck around forget to deliver all the rest of the gifts.
Oh, Santa White, he be on time.
Fuck that. Now if he high, he a high motherfucker.
No, it's the.
I
With
don't
the
know how white people be on time.
oh, he's.
They be on nigga time 5 minutes late.
No, but I give Santa. I let my daughter believe in Santa for, you know what I'm saying, as long as she want to. But it's gonna come a time, but she's gonna be like, all right now, this shit
Cut
getting
this
out of here.
shit.
Cut
Cut
this
this
shit.
shit.
Somebody gonna spoil the news for her. Well, she got older cousins. Somebody gonna.
They always do
They
it.
gonna do it. But this is my beef with Santa. Check this out, man. I'm pro-black. Anybody that know me, I'm pro-black. Like, I'm supporting anything black. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Santa Claus white, though, y'all. He not black.
There's a lot coming from him. I can't lie.
Every time I see a black Santa Claus, it make me uncomfortable.
I got a Santa Claus fit.
I'll be like, all right, Leroy, cut the shit. You know what I'm saying? Take that beard off, dude.
Dude, you ain't never seen a movie ever a Santa Claus was black, man.
Bro, why they always try to make the black Santa Claus skinny though?
That's saying, black.
Say the nigga
Everything
not
ain't gotta be
skinny.
black.
Everything gotta be black.
Shout out to Ricky Smiley stealing the Christmas gifts from Santa.
That's Black Santa.
Friday after next.
That's Black Santa.
No, but it's just every time the black Santas and shit. Like my daughter see a black Santa, she not going.
She ain't messing with it at all.
Fuck no. Like
On
come on,
everything.
come on, man.
I tried. That was trying to be my first one. I tried to take my daughter for the first one of the Black Santa. And
Like,
I was like,
hell
yo, we
no.
is not stopping. I was, I used to be married. We is not stopping until we find a Black Santa for the picture.
Yeah, but
Bro, as soon as I got up there, she was like,
Who is this nigga?
Smell like Newport.
Tiz got off a smoke break.
Hey, it didn't even
Crystal
work.
Palace.
It didn't help that I had my son with me. He could talk. He said, "Daddy, that ain't Santa Claus."
See, it's like you be trying to like support a black Santa, but it's like
Some things just don't fuck with is what you
it's
said.
cool.
leave it alone.
Like Santa, some made up shit. We ain't gotta have a black Santa. Like it's like Superman. They trying to get Michael B. Jordan to play Superman.
That's like the Black Jesus picture. Like, it's no point in putting that.
That shit looks stupid.
Because
it looks dumb. Like they be having Jesus like with like dreads and like trimmed up, a lining and fade on the side and shit like
Razor
that.
line.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a
You gotta
nigga.
put it
Like
together.
Jesus. All right, fam. Jesus wasn't white, but he wasn't. He wasn't from Chicago, my nigga. Like Jesus ain't from 79th or whatever. So, like you know what I'm saying? Like
And they be spraying the fiber hairs on this shit.
yeah, like Jesus shit crispy to the mud.
Stupid icing.
Dumb.
Man, we ain't
2
gonna,
parts on the side.
man, that's what I'm saying. Like everything ain't
Cuts
gotta
in
be
his
everything.
eyebrows.
People like made up stuff can stay made up. Like Superman, Michael B. Jordan don't need to play Superman. Like Superman, a white man. Let him be white. Who cares?
Clark Kent.
Yeah. I'm Clark. Bro, if you a black person, you name your kid Clark, everybody in your family about to look at you like, huh?
Clark.
Clark?
Clark Kent.
Well, that's a last name anyway.
How y'all feel about it, man?
I hate last names as first names. Come on,
Black
man.
Santa?
Black
Or-
Santa.
Or Black Superman?
Black Santa. We talking about Santa.
Black
Christmas.
Santa?
Yeah.
It's definitely different, man. But I'm gonna be Santa Claus, dude. I'm putting on my suit tomorrow.
I thought you was gonna come in here like Santa today.
I thought about it. I thought about it wearing it. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna give. You know, I ain't.
You ain't giving them that.
Yeah, nah, cause they gonna look at me crazy anyway. Cause my Santa Claus suit might get that water all over it. Ain't no telling.
That's what it needs to.
Brandon.
That's yours.
Kicking it.
Fact.
But then we
Ho
got
ho ho.
You is Santa though.
you gotta make up. You is Santa. You right.
You
You
Santa.
to the,
I know I am. Shit, they know too.
That motherfucker
I
better
took
be
right to
yourself
Christmas.
right
Day.
there.
We ain't giving it to nobody.
you know when you
I'm
get
gonna hold on to this.
when you give when you thirsty for credit though for Santa, like you's an arrogant motherfucker. You want like people be like, man, my kids gonna know I bought this shit. So like that.
My kids know though.
Relax, man.
But
Like damn,
they at
My
that age.
kids
Your
are
kids
old.
at that age.
let them have fun.
Except little Stino. I don't know about him.
He probably don't care who bring this
Just
shit.
make sure it get brought.
Something.
Big sister's gonna tell him, and
They
they gonna
been telling
they
him-
gonna pull him to the side one day.
Hey,
Like
you know, ain't no Santa Claus.
No, dad did all that. Mom and dad did that.
They ain't
He
even gonna pull
might
him to the
say,
side.
hell no.
They ain't even gonna pull him to the side though. He gonna be throwing one of them temper tantrums over something.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
man, mama brought that. Daddy brought that.
Santa Claus bought it.
And he was like, no, man.
That's when I had to tell him, like, hey, check this out.
Hold on, fam.
I ain't gonna lie.
Receipt.
Like, give me your toy. Santa bought this.
You didn't buy
He
this.
didn't give
You
me
can't
this.
get-
Santa gave me this.
When I
Hey,
was
check this out, man.
when I was young, I caught word it wasn't no Santa. What I do? Stay up all night. I gotta figure this shit out. We gotta get to
Oh,
the
most
bottom of
definitely.
it. He never,
Money night.
he never came.
Stayed up all night for no reason. Heart broke.
You still ain't got it together, sister. You still thinking about that shit.
Bro, still recovering.
Now you know. I think I don't remember the time. And you all right, bro?
I'm good.
I don't remember the time I stopped believing in Santa, but I remember when I grew up, I lived in like the projects, so like we lived in apartment buildings like on top of each other and shit. So we was doing all right though. You know what I'm saying? Like my people, we was doing all right. Me and Anthony come out, we got the new X-Men, Ninja Turtles and shit. We hype. Well, Jonathan, hey Thug ain't Santa didn't come through his crib. I think that's when it clicked. Like, it wasn't just Jonathan. It might have been Demetrius over here. It might have been baby girl over here. Like, everybody wasn't getting the gift. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this shit kind of. Why Santa ain't come over there? The Thug in them.
No, they was naughty.
But they wasn't no. Like, I knew Dominique.
naughty list.
Dominique didn't do nothing. She didn't even play with us when we was doing bad shit. She didn't throw no rocks. They didn't do no rock war. We throwing rocks and shit.
So she
She
should have
wasn't
got
on
what
that
she
shit.
wanted.
She should have got the most.
Yeah, she ain't get shit.
Something ain't right.
I'm like, something ain't right with this Santa shit. Cause I know for a fact I did some bullshit last week.
Cause that's how I was, nigga. You know how you used to have the Christmas parties and the parents would bring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When the parents brought this number, so you can call the North Pole, right? I kept having to leave voicemails.
You wasn't getting through. Sending your ass to the spam folder, man.
Bro, nigga never called back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been suspended a couple times. But I was on honor roll too, though, so nigga gotta give me a little something.
I gotta get something.
Give me a 30-second call. Give me one thing. Nigga never gave me nothing on the list.
You know what I wanted for Christmas I never got? The Talk Boy thing from Home Alone. That shit was on my list. For
Credit
about
card.
You got it.
I swear to God, I wanted one of them.
But that was on my list about 3 years in a row. It never
Fuck
came
Santa.
through.
He ain't never bring me that.
Ain't no lie. That joint was probably like $1.50 or something back in the
Back
day.
then.
But that was a
Back
lot of
then.
money.
But my cousin
was
had
like-
one. I think Devin might have had one.
And it didn't even do nothing spectacular.
It's
Nothing.
a recorder.
It was Home Alone had it.
I could have been doing a podcast back
Cody.
then on the Talk Boy. But I swear that was on my list about 3 years in a row. And it never showed up. So I was like, man, send on
Fuck
some
it. I don't even
bullshit.
want it no more.
Fat motherfucker.
Hey,
You know what I'm
then,
saying?
hey, then the fact, you know what I'm saying, like my dad was separate from my mom, and all my good Christmas gifts would come 3 days after Christmas. You know what I mean? This nigga wanna pop in town. You know what I mean? Like he's Santa Claus the whole time. Like nigga, Santa Claus late.
Santa Claus
Man,
late.
why Santa bring them to you? Pop's like, damn.
He thought you was gonna be here.
Yeah, like you should
I mean, I'm glad I got them, but damn, shit.
Hey,
You know?
when niggas went to them electric scooters, my dad popped up a couple days later. Nigga, I'm riding through Oakwood in the snow.
No lie. When you got a new bike or something like that,
Oh, you out
Ain't
there.
no,
come on, man.
ain't no waiting.
Summertime?
And we riding in the snow.
You're right.
That's a fact.
Hey,
That's a
look,
fact.
Let me throw a can on the back of that tire.
I didn't know what cold was back then.
I can't even. I ain't got no memorable Christmases though. Like I can't remember
Super remember.
something I wanted and I got. I think when I got a PS2 or something, I was fucking with that. I was turned.
Nigga.
I remember I got
Hey.
a super.
You want to know something? My most memorable Christmas, bro, I was already in high school. I was going into my freshman year, so y'all was kicking it. But y'all gonna remember this, bro. Everybody was walking across the pit, bumping that Razak. With the PSP.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, PSP.
Nigga, I got my PSP. That was the first thing I put on there. Oh, God.
Hopped in the V, home under V, sitting sideways, where it's only PSP. That was that cut.
first one.
That was that cut.
Come with the little disc.
Shout out to Razak back on the block.
Hey, and that was when I learned that, bro, when Christmas comes, don't rock all your Christmas fits as soon as you come back
Oh,
to school.
that's a rookie move.
That's so amateur.
But you remember everybody was going to the flea market. I ain't gonna pump fake. I went to the flea market, nigga. I had me some Vizus. Just put my shit on first day off that bus.
Good
Yeah,
time.
you had to ease back into the.
Man, check
Hey,
this
episode 34, and it was bus 34 that came to Oakwood. That was my first shit.
Man, the going back to school, you never wear the Christmas fits the first week. Them for the amateurs, they getting Dougie. You come back 2 weeks later, fresh as
Fuck
fuck.
them up.
Boom.
I'm pigeon-toed with the new shoes and
can-
shit.
Oh, Mike was pigeon toed, so why wouldn't I walk pigeon toed in these?
Hey, who grabbed me first day? First day I hop out the bus fresh as fuck. That nigga B Smith 40. Y'all know that nigga?
Yeah.
He grabbed me like, bro, you don't do that though. He was like, we in high school now. You don't rock that first fresh fit.
Hit the school you real quick.
Yeah. Cause he was a sophomore. Nigga put me on game. I'm like, okay. I said everything else for 2 weeks later.
Pull it out heavy.
Oh yeah, we that's hot. Shout out to man, Chris's mom's looked out for me Christmas time. And shit.
Santa Claus looked out for
I
me.
had a memorable Christmas. My mom canceled that motherfucker. That shit was over.
Cancel Christmas?
Canceled Christmas. You know people joke about cancel. They threaten.
Yeah.
That shit really got canceled. And we thought she was pump faking. I'm talking about Christmas tree on the porch, all types of shit.
Damn.
That shit was out.
Y'all was
I mean,
funny.
ornaments and everything. Just took the whole thing.
Christmas tree on the porch.
The whole thing. Christmas tree. Threw it out.
What y'all do?
Man, we used to do some bullshit. I ain't
Him
gonna
and
lie.
Aaron was boxing.
No, I'm saying what happened with this specific.
I really don't remember. I'm talking. We did so much shit. You know when you got a warrant, police come pick you up. You don't know what they come and pick you up for, and that's what it was. Cause we had did so much shit. Nigga, we had parties not every weekend, every night. My mom worked afternoons and midnights.
y'all
We
16, it was turn.
come on, man, Main Street, 1222, party house. cars up and down the street. Police come, we wouldn't let them in and shit. It was crazy. We did a lot of shit.
So she got off early. She got off on
No,
afternoons.
no,
one
she
day.
never got off. The thing about it was my brother he's a different type of motherfucker. He always fucked it up for everybody. You know, we clean up the house.
Shout out Aaron.
We clean up the house, everything good. You know what I'm saying? We put, you know what I'm saying, the bad shit on the bottom of the trash. Put shit on top of that. You know, he'll just randomly throw a beer can on top of the trash. Set everything off. Evidence.
The whole
demonstration.
The whole everything.
Everything.
Over with.
He was kind of like Stax Edwards on Goodfellas. All he had to do was get rid of the van. He had one job.
One job.
And that just fucked up the whole operation.
Sheesh.
He had to go.
He had to go.
He had to go.
You see the
But I mean, we didn't get nothing though. Like Christmas over, y'all ain't getting nothing. It was crazy.
Damn,
But then we had other Christmases. We was just broke. We ain't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we got stuff like we'd get something like we'd get something like house shoes and just some
shit you ain't want. Oh my
just something. I mean, but the thing about it, we was mature enough to understand
Thermals and shit.
Christmas care package.
something like that.
Awesome.
But we
Christmas care
knew
package.
we knew
Socks,
that whenever tax season came around, we was finna get laced though.
Yes, sir.
So come February, you got me in December. Come February, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
We come back in February, fucking shit up though. But you know, mom's single parent and shit like that. She did the best. Shout out to her though.
Man,
for real.
I remember my mom gave us one spring Christmas, dude. They had a whole bunch of gifts under the tree, right? Wrapped and shit. Like, so it was like, it might look like a video game. It might look like it's a shoe box. Like, you know that's some shoes. No, that's a video game, shit like that. So Christmas come, and I probably was like 14 or something at this time. We opened the shit up. It's all our old shit. So they might got live 2001. It's 03. But I'm saying, like, they got all our old shit. They just got a shoebox with some old shoes in it. Like, they thinking it's funny. Like, my mom's thinking it's funny. But, like, all the things got, like, a dub in it, a 50 or something like that. They gave me and my brother, we all got $300 for Christmas. That was our Christmas, $300. My brothers, Anthony and Quentin, they like, oh, that's cool. I ain't tripping. I'm salty. Like, pissed. Fam, it's Christmas Day. Even if I wanted to spend this $300, there ain't nowhere open I can spend it.
I gotta have something.
And I'm 14, 13 years old. I don't know how to spend $300. Yeah?
At all.
I wanted some Jordans. I wanted this. I wanted that. It was gonna be way more than $300. Like, man, I went to the mall, dude. I think I bought a pair of Mikes and like a jersey, and that was my Christmas. I was salty. I was mad when I went home. Like, man, don't ever do that shit no more. Don't give me no Christmas no more. I was mad about a week after that shit, dude.
Y'all open together.
You brought the new man in.
Yeah, it was like that's what pissed me off. Like, every time I open something, I'm like, Grand Theft Auto 3. Like,
I beat this already.
Like, what the fuck? They like weak. My grandma on there. God bless my grandma. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting on Ashton Cookie to come out the back.
I'm looking like
Getting pumped.
huh? You know what I'm saying? Anthony and them seen the joke in it. I said, hey, this ain't funny.
This shit ain't cool.
At all. Like, that shit was some bullshit. I'll never forget that shit. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
Nah.
To this day, I might call my mom when it's over with, like, hey, that was some bullshit back in 03.
Just to let you know.
Hey, in 03, that Christmas, like, y'all was on some bullshit. Like, I really don't appreciate that shit.
My nigga hot.
Yeah, like, I think he just brought back some memories. Now, we gonna get off this shit, man.
Hey, this nigga just found out Santa ain't real.
I knew Santa wasn't real. I knew I just had. I think that's that when them white and red 17s came out, dude. I thought I was getting them.
Man,
They need a retro.
they need the retro.
Oh my God.
But I ended
that's
up getting
about-
them. But
they said
I
next
think
year
that was.
though. Man,
But we're gonna get into this little small interview segment. But Ant Croft gonna be he replacing Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fresh. He ain't here tonight.
You don't get no drop if you're not here.
My fault.
Damn.
Take that away.
Sorry. You got to shout out to Stino.
We ain't never had nobody replace Stino though. He replacing KD.
Damn, he
He
replaced.
might get the job. You know what I'm saying?
don't make me move back.
But we're gonna get to know him a little bit. You know, first and foremost, like Anthony Croft. You know what I'm saying? Is your name, but like, who is Anthony Croft? Like, who brought you to the man you are today? Who are you? Give us a little background on yourself.
Man, who brought me? Man, it's quite a few people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got some. I ain't gonna pump fake, like, cause this kind of like wrap around with the brand and shit too.
Yeah.
Like I had some people who, like family who wasn't family took care of nigga. Like so, I'm gonna give it to you know what I'm saying. Little Sharp, Shaylin, Will when he was, you know what I mean, when he was free. Like them niggas, like they always embraced me, like. And I was nowhere, like, I'm not real blood to them. Like that, like Joe Jack said, he knew me from Maxie Street. Jean was not my grandma.
Yeah.
But
You know what? I never knew that.
Jean,
Because you was
like
in.
I was a favorite grandson the whole time, but was not my grandma. It was really my sister grandma. So like, they the ones who really like molded me into who I am. Plus, you know, I got a goddad. Not too many people know him. Like you going through the golf course through the back, see that big ass house in the back. That's my goddad's crib.
All right.
But he always like instilled like a different side to me, like so I didn't have to see no hood stuff all the time. So like sometimes, you know, when I'm out there in Oakwood where I grew up, he'd just come grab me and like, man, you gonna spend a week with me this summer. You know what I mean? You gonna spend these 2 weeks with me. Let me teach you how to change.
Just
these
show you
tires.
something different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just show me a whole different thing. So like, that's kind of like what took me from like to having the both sides. Like I seen
The best of both worlds.
best of both worlds.
See, and that you got a brand that's called W.O.L.F. You know what I'm saying? As you can see on this
Correct.
hat. You know what I'm saying? We only love family. But you make shirts and everything like that. I see. Even though you said you wasn't on the drug side and so that you didn't have to deal with that, you got a small infatuation with them drug dealers though. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you got shirts with Pablo on it. You know what I'm saying? You got shirts with
Because like growing up, that's what it was. Like like I told you, I'm in Oakwood. That's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Other stuff I can't talk about, but you know what I mean. That's what you see all the time. So it's like
That's what you idolize.
That's what That's in your face as a young man growing up, especially around here, bro.
Yeah.
Like you want to do one or two things. You want to hoop for all the time, or you want to be that nigga coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Like Big say, you either sell crack or I got a wicked jump shot. You know what I'm saying?
Real
That's
life.
like 2 choices. Like you know what I'm saying?
And that was it. That was it. And here, so it was like I'm not even because when I was coming up.
You got a shirt with Guy Fisher on it too, right?
No, I'm gonna do that though.
Oh.
I did. I sent that to you though, but I'm gonna do that though. This nigga letting niggas on drought.
My fault.
But that's straight up. But no, like that's what it was. So that's what you seeing.
Right.
So that's really what it is. And I'm not gonna pump. Shout out to Stino. Nigga, early 2000s, like when I first left, I seen that nigga saying Wolf. Like he would just be saying it though all the time. And he say we only love the family and shit like that. Man,
It's stuck.
nigga, when I got to that point where I was like, bro, I'm not trying to work for nobody. Let me set myself up eventually.
Yeah.
I was like, I
So-
need to come out with something. And I just so happened to get to Hawaii. You know, so many, like, there, locally, they have brands there. Bro, they don't rock the shit we
So
rock.
hold on. Before you get, I know you confusing. You gonna confuse people. Like I got to Hawaii. I got to.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
what
okay,
happened?
okay.
So you went to high school. Like you was just like you know what I'm saying. Me,
I was
you know, we hooped. You played basketball in
Yeah.
high school. You know what I'm saying. Regular kid. After high school, you went to the Air Force,
No, I went to the Navy.
to the Navy.
Yeah.
So like, what made you even want to do that shit?
Bro, I'm
You
not
know,
gonna-
boys in the hood, you know what I'm
So
saying?
just
He
like
say, black man ain't supposed to be in the military. Trey told Trey don't ever do that shit. So that's how I always looked at it. Like,
That's how you looked at it, right? That's how I looked at it, right? You gotta think about all the people who I said I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't in the best, you know what I'm saying, the job that America accepted.
yeah.
My whole mindset, even then, was like, bro, before I decided to go to the Navy, I was like, yo, I'm about to go to college. I'm about to sell drugs in college. I'm gonna be an accountant. And that's how I'm gonna launder my money.
Damn, so you,
I was plotting.
that's
this
what's
shit.
up though. You wanted to be a professional drug
I
dealer.
read this
At least you had a
Oh,
plan.
you want to do it the right way.
I
Shout
read
out to everybody selling drugs in college, you know?
because I read this book. I read this book called Dr. Diller, fool, and it's based off a true story. And
What's
that's
it called?
Dr. Diller.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like the dude was like, he was going to school. His parents couldn't really pay for it when it came after he graduated and was going to his master's program. You know, being a doctor, that's about 12 years of school.
Yeah.
He started selling weed. But when he got in his doctorate, Motherfucker came to him with that coat.
Mm-hmm.
He went ham on that. Bro, he ain't never go to jail till he was about 60. So I felt like, bro, if I could sell drugs from 18 to 60, and if I get popped in, I'm fine. Like
You had a great run. That was a great run.
oh God.
42 years.
Like when niggas be like, man, Pablo. I mean, when niggas be like, Chapo never getting out, bro. Chapo 70 years old, bro.
He lived his life.
This
A great
nigga
life.
fucked the baddest bitches on earth.
He did it all.
He didn't
built
have,
the empire.
bro. His money never going away. You know what I'm saying? You see what they did? Hey, motherfucker tried to lock his son up, bro. They shut the whole town down.
The whole country.
You think that's something? But hold up though.
The whole country. Like,
Who gotta be responsible though? Y'all think that's something to glorify though?
It's
Somebody
not
like El Chapo?
but the thing about it, like what he said is like I can relate because that's what you grew up seeing.
Listen,
That's what you idolize. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? If you grew up seeing something different, then you would idolize something. But he's just keeping it a buck. Like, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I grew up seeing. These is the superstars. These, I can touch these people. These are, you know what I'm saying?
these is the
The
niggas
hood
who
stars,
these
you
are
know?
niggas when, you know what I'm saying? Like we just talked about Christmas, bro, but we talked about other holidays when, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers want to get fresh on Easter. Motherfuckers want to get fresh on 4th of July. When you want firecrackers and all that shit.
Memorial
And you know what I'm
Day.
saying? My mom can't come through with the firecrackers. Who was coming through?
They
I'm
got
not gonna
you.
pump fake. These drug dealers was pulling through Oakwood, popping the trunk, grab whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
What I was doing, grabbing that shit.
Yeah.
So these are niggas who I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just,
Oakwood on the 4th.
and,
But on a
Chirac.
different
I'm just playing white devil's advocate. You know,
Right,
like.
but-
No, I mean,
But on a different level. But on a
That
different
white
level.
Santa Claus shit got you tripping.
So it's like I'm just saying, like, you know, they
you
try to
asked me a
make
question that
they trying to make it seem like because we look at like I look up to all that shit too, like, you know what I'm saying, that's how we grew up. But it's just now we to a point, we in our 30s. How old are you? 28 now? And
29. Yeah.
29. So it's like it come a point where you think like that ain't really the move though. Like that really wasn't what we should have been glorified, but we didn't know no better. And the
Until
people
you-
that was doing it didn't even
Yeah,
know no
but
better.
we had to
So,
mature and see more
Yeah,
to understand that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If the niggas really wanted some money, they'd be scamming, not trying to sell weed and coke.
Man.
That's
Yeah.
for real.
real shit.
That's what you would be doing. Because one, that's white collar
credit
crime,
card,
bro. You
yeah.
can steal $1 million. Somehow they never find that shit, but they know you done stole it. They gonna give you 5 years.
Well,
you do
check
3.
this out. That's
and be
wrong
out.
information because black men, they're not gonna give you 5 years. They're gonna give you 20
bro.
and figure it out.
No, that bro. They
I
gonna
get you.
if you know
When
what
you come across that judge, we looking different. It's gonna be a different. I'm not saying it ain't gonna happen. You might get because that's how it's supposed to be 5 years. But just know that same crime that you do as a black man is gonna be different, no matter what it is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like.
So we got 5. They got a year in probation. We
Yeah.
got 5.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So that's.
But you ran that bag up though.
Yeah.
In the
Whole
meantime,
time.
though.
You know what I'm saying? But that was something I learned later.
But
If you was gonna do something illegal.
But that just
I
come,
don't promote that at all.
That just come with evolution, though. You know what I'm saying? The pills is the new crack. You know what I'm saying? Like credit cards, scammers is the new hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like you looking at niggas that's doing the little, they still, you know what I'm saying, selling work and stuff like that. Like you said, why the fuck didn't y'all evolve? As far as illegal shit, you gotta evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to survive, like you gotta evolve.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all didn't evolve to like them big cities. Like you said, big cities like, oh y'all still doing this? We been done with that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all still selling crack on the corner? Fuck out of here. You know, and like you said, we scamming. You sit behind a computer, but everybody, it's still illegal though. You know what I'm saying? But
it's illegal and it ain't right to take from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not promoting nothing illegal. But at the end of the day, if you do it, you might as well
do it the right
something
way.
that's actually gonna.
So what
Hey,
made?
you get your 10 years free. Live your life them 10 years.
So who influenced you to go to the Navy? Though?
Bro, nope, my son.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck.
So you had a son before you went?
What it was all right. So like I told you, my dad used to come through on Christmas crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He came through. Man, he came through all the time crazy. So I ain't gonna never say I got struggle, bro, because I did not see the struggle, but I seen the struggle. Because I'm growing up in that environment. I'm seeing people growing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I just was saying. Like,
I was in Oakwood.
we was straight in the projects, but like my friends and shit wasn't straight. Like
Everybody wasn't straight.
You know what I'm saying? So you
You know what
see
I'm
the poverty.
Exactly.
Like,
So you see the levels of having it and not having it. So it was just like, early 10th grade, 9th grade year, my dad got popped off, right? That's when he's sitting down for his 35 now. But I seen that. And I still had the same. I was like, okay, now I'm just not gonna do it like he did it. Yeah. I'm still gonna do the same thing. That's when I read that book. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, I'm going to college. I'm about to be a businessman in real life. Yeah. I'm the man, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. hey, whispering to us like somebody ain't listening. We on microphones, nigga. Hey. You ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You see? You still thinking like, man, and shit, fuck, this wolf shit don't work out.
Back at it.
No. I might scam. Turn 303,000. I got you.
Hey, check this out. Hold up. I'm gonna take a brief intermission. Hey, all them people that be on Instagram, I ain't seen y'all in a minute, but when y'all used to be, hey man, I'll flip your $40 into $4,000, shit like that. Hey, stay the fuck out of my inbox and shit. I'm gonna call the police on y'all niggas, dude. Like, who is you? First of all, this fine ass girl. You can't. Why would you want to turn my 50 into 5,000?
It's mine.
Like, what is it about me that, you know what I'm saying? Get out my inbox or I'm calling the cops. I ain't never called the cops in my life, but I'm calling the cops on you if you don't leave me the fuck alone. I hate them motherfuckers.
You being funny on God. 3 Christmases ago, I did that. Hey, let me turn. Like,
you was doing that?
Man, what? Hey, I ain't gonna look.
I'd have cussed you out. Look, I'd be like, hey, dude.
That's about 3 or 4. Look, I took a major L. You know
hold up. So you got you tried it out?
No, throughout the year I took a major L. Christmas coming, bro. My kids gonna eat. I don't care what you say. Like my kids ain't about to be. What's your boy name?
Demetrius.
Not about to be him.
Jonathan.
My kids not about to be him. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing.
No, but what I'm saying, hold up. But what I'm saying, so did you was the person in there about to say I turned your 50 into 500?
Not the 50 into 500. You remember like the little octagon joint, the little you buy this, and once we fill this up, this person who in the center get paid up.
I don't remember that.
Was there cash out?
Y'all not even hip to that. It was a cash out.
When the first cash out first dropped.
Which when it first dropped.
That's what I remember.
So what?
Yeah.
Came up 3 bands in a week. Wow.
You a real nigga though, because you didn't hit me up and say that shit.
No, I just put.
You just try to scam your fam though.
Hey, when the cash out first dropped, you ain't have to hit nobody up. Nigga, I put that shit right on my Facebook status. Motherfuckers like, how? How can I turn this 100 to 1,000? Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, check this out, man.
Yo, I give a motherfucker a detailed message with the rules and everything.
And there wasn't no rules to it.
Hey, by the time I got this center, I kept getting my 1,000. I was straight.
So you just finessed all them people.
No, I don't know if they ever got theirs. I don't know if they worked theirs right, but I networked with the people I connected. Like, the thing is, when you in the center, you need to be recruited. If you not, like, if you in the center or you on the outside circles,
Hey, let's segue about it here, because motherfuckers probably gonna watching this. Remember,
motherfuckers,
man, I did send Anthony
Motherfuckers is on Messenger like
scrolling back.
Croft.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Look, they in your center. Look, I'm recruiting.
There's something else that's crazy.
Look, let me tell you, bro. Look, I'm recruiting hard for this shit when I wasn't even in the center. So I'm recruiting hard for this shit. Only person. So when I'm recruiting hard, I'm giving the person in the center cash app. So this shit might backfire on me. I'm putting my work in so I can make it to the center. It's 3 levels. It's the first level when you first put your first hunter. Right. The next level you ain't got to put no money. You just recruit. And then the next level, and then the 3rd level, the 4th level, you in the center. You the center. You the money.
Now you the money.
So now I got to the money. You know what I mean? I got to the money. I was that center guy.
Hey, come on with it. Hey. Dude, stop telling people how you finessed them out their bread around Christmas. Cause like they gonna be like,
my kids
they forgot about it. Now they gonna be like,
let me go back and look.
No, this nigga did.
I sent him
He got me out there 200. No, look.
Hey, my boy trying to get.
I don't know if he watching this, but shout out to my nigga Gamma, dude. Gamma, I just peeped it on his Instagram, dude. Gamma sent the motherfucker, one of them people that like turn your 500 into 5,000. I followed the dude. Gamma was under every post he posted. You a liar. You.
He's in his feelings.
I was weak.
500 gone.
Like, he was like, bitch ass nigga, I sent this nigga $100. He didn't do nothing. Gavin was reposting him, and I thought I'm weak.
Beefing with
But
you.
I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? Gavin wasn't tripping over the 100 he sent
Dude
him,
was
but
on to the next.
dude got him. Like, you know, that was like one of the person like I know Gavin probably was sitting there like, man, let me try this. Send this nigga 100 real quick.
It wasn't me. On me. It wasn't me.
Because like in the streets, when a motherfucker get over you, that shit personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
My bucket.
So I ain't gonna bump it. Like when I got to the center, I didn't even have to recruit because everybody else trying to make it
You
to the
steady
center.
trying to bring this back up. No, but all right.
You ain't had to recruit.
So the Navy.
Oh no. Look though.
So
Your son.
your
Yeah.
son and that what made you go to the Navy?
Yeah, so my dad got them all them years, went to jail. Like I told you, I still had the same plan. And then I had it. What hit me at around this time, Christmas time. I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? I'm like,
What about game week?
what? No, I was laying in there. I thought I was shooting blanks.
How old was you?
You don't know how many I was laying in at the
How
time,
old
but it
was
was a
you?
minute.
How old was you?
Shit, 18.
Yeah.
I thought I was still, like I said, I thought I was shooting blanks.
Club up.
I was like, bro, I'm
Shooting
boop,
the
boop, boop,
club
boop.
up.
I'm like,
I
you know,
heard that
pump
motherfucker
fake.
out.
Hey,
What?
you could be on the bench at Alton High and you was getting coochie. It did not matter.
You had a
High
jersey.
school.
Junior, bro, I was there junior year, so Ruben was there. You know what I mean? You could be on the bench and you was getting it.
I don't know nothing about this, guys. You know, I just played basketball. I did. You know
I'm
what I'm
just letting
saying?
you know.
I wasn't a jock.
That's how
I just played basketball. You know what I'm saying? I played basketball. I was concentrated on my studies, and I went home. But as you were saying, sir.
what you ever you said. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I kept all the J's because Little kept me laced.
Yeah.
So I was good. They was going to go regardless.
So you
But then I had him, and I was like, yo,
what I'm gonna do?
I can't leave him. Like, I can't take this chance to doing this and be stuck like how my little brothers was. Because I wasn't tripping now about not having my dad. I was already growing into a man myself.
Right.
But my little brothers now, when he went to jail, I had a little brother and a sister who was 2 and 3. Nigga, they 18 now. They ain't never seen this man as a free man that they can remember, you know?
Right.
So it was like, what you gonna do? Bro, I went to a recruiting office, bro. It was crazy because like a month before I found out, and it came to the lunch table. We sitting at the lunch table. I said, nigga, you can walk away from here. Ain't nobody going to the military.
Yeah.
Right? I said, nigga, we going to college. I had just got accepted to my first college too. Nigga, we going to college. That's what I thought. Hey, it was like March, fool. I finally accepted I'm gonna have to have this kid, you know what I'm saying? I walk into the recruiting station. I told my mom. I told my
Sign me
mom.
up.
Look, I told my mom, and she was like, "You're not going to no military." She was still against it.
Yeah.
I had to break it down. Like, Mom, I'm about to have a kid. I had to tell her what my plan was, and she was like, "Your plan was what? Nigga, is you stupid?" You know
Oh,
what I
you
mean?
told your mom about
I
you
told
gonna
her
sell
what-
drugs and
yeah,
shit.
I told her.
Dr. Dillon.
I said, "Mom, I said it's either this or this. One of them got to work. You know what I mean? Because I got a kid to feed now. You know, I was like, last thing I'm gonna do is like only pop up certain times like my pops did.
Yeah.
For you, you know what I'm saying? I want to be there all the time. I want to be able to be there." And she was like, "All right, fuck it." She took me to the recruiting station. I walked in. As soon as I walked in, this nigga named Kevin, I forgot this nigga's job and everything, was a black dude though.
Yeah.
Man, he looked at me. He said, "Ain't nobody going to the Navy."
Told you. I knew it had to be the same dude.
I said, "See,
But ain't nobody coming to see you.
hey, you know what I
Nobody
said?"
coming to see you.
Hey, he was like, I was like, "See, what happened was."
Oh, he remembered you like
Yeah.
soon as you walked in that joint.
Bro, because when I talked shit to him at the lunch table,
Right.
everybody was laughing.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you.
That's exactly.
That's how he came at
That
you.
nigga was like,
Yeah. Now you
I knew
here.
you was coming.
Sit your little ass down. Sign these
Whole time.
papers.
Hey,
So you joined the Navy. Fast forward. I got this. Something I ain't never spoke one on one with somebody in the military, dude. Like I mean this with all due respect.
Uh-oh.
I seen. So when you was in the Navy, you got married, right?
Mm-hmm.
All dudes that wouldn't go to the military or women that go to the military, they get married.
yeah.
They cash y'all out like when y'all get married, don't they?
Yeah. They do. I mean,
Did that have something to do with it? That was a little.
No. See, so they give you this thing. It's called.
I always want to know this, dude.
See, with me, it was different.
Yeah.
Some people, majority of people,
they do that.
That's what it is. Though.
Yeah.
But me, I already had a dependent because I came in with a kid, so I didn't need a dependent. Like that's what it is.
That's what
your
it
wife
is.
is. Your wife is your dependent.
Okay.
Even if she in the military, she's still considered a dependent. Y'all each other dependent now, so y'all really cashing out.
Okay. Was she in the military? Dude, everybody I know,
Hey,
that's they move though. Like, look, this is a girl I went to college with, and I was cool with her. She was talking, I'm talking to her, catching up with her. I'm like, "Oh, you pregnant? Congratulations!" She was like, "Yeah, I'm getting married next week." I'm like, "Damn, that's what's up. Who you married to?" "Oh, this dude I just met like 3 months ago, who I'm pregnant by or whatever." But he in the military, so it's like
it was a power move.
That's the thing they do. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, everybody I know do that shit. I never.
And then the benefits is crazy.
Yeah, the benefits is it's crazy for like my dependents. You know what I'm saying? Like they taking care of like me. I got to still see the military doctor, so you know how that is. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know.
We don't know. You gotta tell them.
It's like having Medicaid. They ain't gonna give you the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you.
That will just get you by.
They gonna give you a Band-Aid. You know what I mean?
But your family insurance be one.
But my kids, they can go see anybody. I can take them to the.
So how long you still in the Navy?
Yeah, until April.
And then you done with it?
Yeah, I'm done.
But you been But how long it's been? 10 years.
10 years, bro. And I'm not retiring because you know what I'm saying. Your peace is worth more than your sanity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not retiring. And plus, I'm not gonna pump fake. Me personally, I lucked up. I was a little smart, you know what I'm saying? So I got a job that I was like, I get, you know what I'm saying? I got some training.
Yeah.
So I'm good. Like, I don't need them. They need me more than I need them.
But I see you when you first went to the Navy, you was whipping brand new Camaros and you was turning up. I was like, damn, I might want to join the Navy.
Bro, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Yeah. That's exactly what I said I was going to do. I said, yo, I used to talk to, white boy. That's my boy. And I said, nigga, my first car going to be a Charger.
Yeah.
This was before I went to the Navy.
Shout out to Boosie. That's what I did too.
Yeah,
shout out to little Boosie.
Because that nigga said, you see 100, you see a 50 in here, I'm pussy. Boosie made me want a Charger.
Yeah. Boosie made me get a Charger. You know what I'm saying?
So I was like, yo, I'm about to get a Charger my first whip. I don't want no box Chevy like everybody else. I don't want no bubble.
Shout out to the box Chevy in the bubble.
my life, I had three box Chevys. Swear to God.
Your shit was always fresh though. You always went to hook your shit up.
I had to
yeah. So, cuz had that Charger when it first dropped, and he was letting me whip that hoe to school. Yeah. Right? I ain't have no parking pass. I used to be parking in visitor parking, teachers parking, nigga, anywhere. Definitely getting in trouble. But
you were pulling up in a Charger.
Pulling up. So why, when I want something, I'm gonna backtrack from this. With this nigga got me going to school in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Set the standard.
He fucked me up. I ain't gonna
he turned you out
the whole time. So when I left, first whip. Charger. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So when
that Camaro drop?
Yeah.
Camaro. You know what I
mean? When did so you in the Navy, you living it up. When did the brand come into play?
Like, okay. So like I re-enlisted. When I used to be stationed in West Virginia. That was my first duty station. Definitely culture shock. But then I re-enlisted. They were sending me to Hawaii. I get to Hawaii, bro. Either they rocking a local brand. Or they rocking Louis, Gucci. They not messing around with nothing in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
No LRG.
Ain't no LRG. Ain't no Ralph Lauren.
Polo, none of that.
None of that.
It was either our shit or
it was either our shit or the Japanese people rocking this Louis. Not even Gucci, bro. I'm not even gonna pump fake. If it's Gucci, it gotta be a belt and belt on. That's how they was living. Yeah. I get to being cool with them people. And my homie, his name Ryan, Filipino guy. I want to say Filipino. I ain't even gonna pump fake it. He got a brand though over there, and it's major. It was a skate brand though. He invited me to a release, like their 10-year, 20-year, one of them, 10 or 20-year anniversary. It was a 10-year anniversary, right? And he had already had multiple releases with G-Shock.
Yeah.
Collabs.
Oh, straight?
Collabs with G-Shock.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple with Etnies, but for that 10-year anniversary, he was having one with G-Shock. He invited me because we that's when I got into that working out thing. I know y'all, like, if y'all done seen that, like, I was working out and shit crazy. And that's how I met him, through working out and networking like we talked about.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, come through. I was like, bet. I come through, and I don't know if y'all ever heard of the brand The Hundreds?
Yeah.
The dude, he was there. Dude on them. Then a couple other brands that was stationed in, California was there. Plus some top people in G-Shock. All of these, I was the only black people. Me and my homeboy who I took with me. We came through there, or we come in there, we ain't buy nothing. These people, basically, they like you said, turn you out, bro. They turned me out again. You know what I'm saying? To a whole nother life.
Yeah.
Because now I'm seeing all of this shit. And I'm like, this shit built from right here. I know back home you can do this, right? So I'm thinking, like, what can I do? But me, how I am, I want everybody to eat. So initially, I recruited a team of 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just me and one other person. But I recruited a team of 5 people. One person dropped out before we even ever released anything. 2 other people dropped out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not used to the struggle and building up. I got my homeboy's name, Deshaun. Shout out to him. That nigga always believed in me. Like, he keep, to this day, you know what I'm saying? No matter what fumble we have, this nigga gonna pick that ball up and let's go. Nigga, we gonna get that shit next drive. That's how he is. And shit, bro, when I seen that life, dude broke it down to me how you can do this. I was like, bro, I'm about to take that back home. Let me just find something what I can do. I just remembered this nigga Stino, like, Wolf, we only love the family, and that's what I am. I'm a family man, like you said. I got married early, bro. I was always a family man. No matter if I'm fucking up or not, I was still a family man. You know what I'm saying?
First.
Always, you know what I mean? It's always been about my kids. Even when I was with her, it was about her. It was young and dumb, kicking it, you know what I mean? But she, like, I came through and I was like, damn, Stino, this. Nigga, you say that, man, I'm about to turn this shit to a brand. I hadn't seen it. I don't know if it was out there or not. I had never seen it. I said, bro, that's the perfect thing. Whoa.
So hold up, dude. You owe Stino some money?
Man, I might. Stino, hey, what I been telling you? But I always let that nigga know that. So it ain't.
But that's real though, because people don't give people credit. Like people that inspired you to do something like that, they think that's like some lame shit.
Him and Shark used to be saying that shit all to each other, like tagging each other, saying that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Who used to say OTF before Chief Keefing them said OTF?
Marco.
Yeah. Shout out to Killer No, man.
Before we even knew.
Before they was even born and shit, like it's OTF, like
Killer, Cody, 01.
Straight up.
OTF.
And that's what it was, bro. I just seen something and I was like, yo, let me just run with this.
Right.
Let me see how it go. Bro, I done took so many losses trying to do that shit, but I ain't never gonna stop that shit. Because at the end of the day, like, bro, if I take a loss, I'm learning a lesson. Yeah. And that's what, like, people don't be realizing, bro. You take an L, that don't mean stop, nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
that mean readjust and go back to that shit.
You get something from it, you win anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like I was saying, like, nigga, that's how it is. Like,
you don't take losses.
It's no such thing as a loss, bro.
I feel like even like the major entrepreneurs and the largest brands, like, I feel like everybody fumbled. Everybody,
Yeah.
But the thing about people is they only see you at the top. They don't see the path that you had to take to get
work.
No such thing as an overnight success.
Hey, bro, just like it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga one of all our favorites, you know what I'm saying? Nip, like that nigga said.
Shout out to Nip.
Hey,
right here. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas just never gave up. That's the only difference.
Yep.
And that's just that's the whole thing.
That's what separates you from the rest.
That separates me from the rest.
No,
I ain't never giving up, no matter what.
Check this out, man.
I'm asking.
Let me explain. So I was thinking about getting that tattoo. I never gave up. The only difference, I never gave up. Like Nipsey quote, my nigga. All right.
He said Nip. I'm thinking about getting that tattoo.
All right, man.
I see the picture. That's a nice.
But that's really what it is, bro. That's the same. That's literally the story of all of us.
Like a tat. Like he was getting ready.
Yeah.
But that's literally the story of all us. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's the thing.
We ain't never gave up
with
because
this podcast and shit. We ain't even a year in yet. We started in March,
It's fresh.
and it's like it ain't about the money. It ain't about what I'm saying. But we gotta keep on doing. We not gonna quit with this shit. It's gonna when this shit blow and we get to a level where y'all deem us, the public deem us to be successful, or we have people on.
You motherfuckers gonna see.
But like what they think, we might even
Facts.
think like it ain't shit to us because we've been doing it. They're gonna be like, oh, they just blew up overnight. Not seeing this shit, we up all night thinking about this shit, planning, game planning for this shit, taking trips, taking L's, doing all this shit we doing. It's all gonna be. People gonna look at it like, oh, they just
Coming out of pocket, never ain't receiving a dollar.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole time.
It's the grind though. The grind don't stop. Never cheat the grind. So,
they don't see that, and that's the reason why. Like, I'm not gonna pump, cause some people like they hit me up and they complain about prices. I'm like, well, they ain't really that high, but at the same time, bro, y'all don't know what I done been through to even put this out to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when you getting them shoes and you going, because that's the goal behind the brand. I don't want to just be out here the only brand. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be yourself to be the only brand. Like, because you can brand yourself in many ways. You know how they go.
Yeah.
So you can brand yourself in so many different ways that it's like, it doesn't have to be clothing. Like, shout out to Candace, bro. You know, y'all done ate that.
Oh, the food. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
What is it called?
Soul Creation.
Soul Creations. Y'all done ate that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a brand. She a brand in herself.
Let me know when you gonna make them shrimp and grits and the fried lobster tail again.
Hey, anybody see Candace out,
yeah.
they asking for a plate. Straight up. Because she done made herself into a brand.
Branded her.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga see JR, like y'all done had him. Motherfuckers see
Naked
him.
Thug.
If they want to make that,
He a walking brand.
he's a walking brand.
Naked dude.
I told him about pulling his pants down, man.
Hey, that's my nigga. I blocked him.
Quit pulling your pants down.
I didn't see that.
Nah, fam.
You come down my
like-
timeline
Nah,
with mosquitoes
all right,
on.
bro. Like, you know,
your
like
pants
short. All right, we're gonna have a brief intermission. Short shorts is in, bro. So if you want to show your quads off, just wear your shorts a little short. You gonna pull your legs up. You're not about to be pulling your pants down on my timeline.
No, like under your thigh,
Damn, you
right
look.
above your knee.
Then you got questionable drawers on. Why you got bikini cut drawers
Damn,
on?
where'd
my
you
nigga?
get them from?
Where you get them
Fredericks?
from?
You got them from Fredericks or something?
Bro, he had them on. They was sweats
silk.
on. But he had sweats on.
Regular day.
He wasn't competing.
He had a regular day.
He had sweats on, bro.
They was breakaway.
So look, I be working out with him and
you
shit.
doing?
So bro, when we training, you got them on under them?
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable, dog.
Nigga said you got them one underneath.
Fam.
Man, get you some Ithaca draws, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, Calvin Klein polo,
Something.
Hanes.
And they all that Ross, Marshalls. You know what I'm
Dude, you
saying?
can show your quads off in other ways.
Whole time.
Don't be pulling your shit.
Like, no, but
I feel like his underwear got the little white thing in the bottom of like a pair of like some panties.
The little $40 pocket.
That's a $40 pocket.
$40 pocket.
The $40 pocket?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
flip
the
right
pocket.
here. It's a $40
That little
pocket.
pocket,
You
you
put
slide
40.
the 40 in.
Yeah, you ain't know that, did you?
Yeah, that's new to me.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. That's what that is.
That's the
$40
$40 pocket?
$40 pocket.
That's when you put
That's
the
all it
40
costs
in?
is $40.
40 ball corner pocket.
What you gonna do for that 40 ball?
Sheesh, what you gonna do for that 40? We know what y'all gonna do.
Shout out to JR.
Shout out to JR though, you know what I'm saying?
Shout
Nope.
Big
Hey,
Nope.
shout out to
Naked.
every girl who asked for that 40. We know what you gonna do with that.
I got a smooth 40-year-old.
You got a 40 on?
I might have a 40
shit.
ball or something.
Damn, what
Oh yeah, you got the 40. What you gonna do?
you going for that 40.
Who, me?
You just got that 40.
Somebody just gave you that 40,
I need a
man.
buck at least.
You
I ain't one of them I ain't one of them regular bitches. Right now, I need a buck at least.
Hey, I got a truck.
I ain't gonna lie, you give me a pair of mics, I might go. I'm going for a pair of
Joe Jack
shoes.
been a rider off for his whole life, dude.
Hey, I'm in the truck. I'm gonna go for the 60.
I heard
Yeah.
about it.
I'm in the truck. I'm gonna go for the 60. Holla at me.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to pay the 200 for Joe Jack? Hit me up for the 60.
Yeah.
More than 50% off.
So, what's your goal for the Wolf brand? Like, where you
Well,
see it going? 5-year plan.
All right. Like I said, the goal for the brand is, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody else younger than me to see that we ain't got to do what we seen going on. You know what I'm saying?
You can see me and do this.
You can see me and do this. But in order for me to do that, like, I know some people don't agree with that, like, Instagram stunting and all of that. And I done it, but I done it when I wasn't in the position to do it.
You was capping.
No, I wasn't capping, nigga. I had the shit. The fuck?
No, I mean, I misunderstood what you said. Then.
No. Like I had it, but I didn't have it to go further than what I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I had a Camaro, but I had a Camaro. I ain't had 10, 15, 20,000 in the bank.
That's what I mean. So
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I ain't mean like
Okay.
you had a fake rollie on. I ain't mean it like that.
No.
Like you might have had a rollie, but like you might lose. You ain't got the car note payment, or you ain't got
The whole
shit.
time.
You know that type of shit. That's why I knew it was
You
capping.
know what I'm saying?
Like,
So like I said, like I want to. I done did the Instagram thing and showing off what I got, but
you had a money phone before. You had a money phone. Money.
No, I ain't do that. I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about bank accounts. I got a job, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm good. but it's like, I wanted people to like. I want the young boys to see that because like how they say Alton, bro, a little town or nothing, and a lot of people be
Stuck.
bro. We that needle. Keep it for real. Like these 4 people right here, bro. That's that needle in the haystack that you rarely find. But it's more needles out there right here, and that was my whole thing. Like,
So you giving motherfuckers motivation
whole time. Like that's what it is. Like I want to see people here eat. Like I'm not gonna say I don't care about everywhere else, but I know these people here. I know I know you, I know your parents, your cousins, somebody. I want to see y'all do something different than what we had to see and tried to do.
Show you can do something different.
Just to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say, be yourself, be you.
Yeah, and just because what you say, bro?
Well, I say at the end of the show. Don't worry about it.
No, just say it again.
No. It's for the end of the show, dude. You should know what his slogan. That's the slogan of the show, fam. You should know it by now.
I know. I just want you to say it.
Whatever.
But it's your tone. It's your.
Yes.
We gonna get to it, man. But
Coming
man,
soon.
But yeah, so that was like that was the major goal. But I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to put my family in a position to, like I said, like I don't know if y'all see my social media posts, bro. I want my kids to be able to brag that I ain't have to go through that. I ain't have to go through the struggle.
Brag
I'm
on the
doing
right
lovely.
shit.
And I'm doing lovely. Like my dad set me up, and yes, I'm like, you know how motherfuckers hate Trump. I don't even care for that nigga, but when that nigga put out there, he always put out there, man, my dad gave me $1 million, I turned it to this. I want my kids to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man.
I don't care if
like,
it's
I don't like the Trump comparison.
Me neither.
fucking
But that's what he said.
No, I get you.
But that's what he said. And it was like, I had to respect that because he gave you $1 million, you turned it to $1 billion. You know how much grind you had to put in?
And I
It
understand.
was actually like 13 million, but
It don't matter.
It don't matter
13
because.
million to $1 billion is a lot of difference, bro.
But like you said though, I can hand it to you on the 1 yard line. That still don't mean you gonna run it in.
Whole time.
And that's real. A lot of
Exactly.
people don't understand that though, and they try to compare themselves. Like, well, you had it like this. I was like, life is just like a game, man. Everybody cards is different, or it wouldn't be a game. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the game is structured for anybody to win.
Exactly.
So it's like as long as you play your cards right, I can hit you with these draw two.
Boop, 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 boop.
And,
you cheating Uno
I'm
too.
Uno out. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was loaded up. I'm
Man.
Uno'd out.
But I
You know, for
I
real.
feel you. Fuck Trump. And,
Fuck Trump. No, fuck Trump. What that nigga YG say? Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck that nigga.
But man, I feel like what you're doing, man, is honorable, and you know we supporting it. You see up there, anytime you drop, you know I'm supporting and anything
Every
like
time.
that. So we're gonna give you a round of applause for that.
Nigga, I'm gonna keep it real. The town supported me. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, we get plenty of sales. I always sell out. I'm not gonna lie. I do always sell out. I appreciate all of y'all. But I sell out with a partner 75% right here. Right here. Like, and when I came home, it was unexpected. Like I said, I came home unexpectedly. But bro, I done seen every day I done seen a wolf hat. You know what I mean? That shit crazy to me. Like, just to pull into town and you see that and you like, damn nigga, you not even here 350 days out of the year. You know what I'm saying? And you see that. Like, bro, that's love. Like, and that's why I always say that. I don't care what nobody say about the town supporting them. Nigga, the town support me.
Yeah.
Because you know why? The town support me because I ain't never tried to be no nigga that I'm not. I ain't never tried to put on that.
Right.
Be yourself, like you said, bro. And that's the reason why it's a brand.
That's what's
Bro,
up, man.
be you. This right here, this podcast, this is y'all being y'all.
Exactly.
Y'all came out with this because this is what y'all love to do. Y'all love music.
What we do.
Y'all
on a
love
regular
fashion.
basis.
We did shit anyway. We did it for you. Know
Y'all
what I'm
talk
saying?
shit all day. Y'all do this every day. Why not record it and make, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Reached Out Podcast.
Because whole time y'all be sitting here and y'all talking shit and y'all dropping gems amongst each other. Now y'all recording it. Yeah, same gems y'all be dropping amongst each other that y'all capitalizing off of.
And it's
Y'all sharing
genuine.
it
The thing
with
about it is, ain't no rehearsals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about what we're gonna talk about, but like, you know, ain't nobody. It's genuine. It's
So
all
we like
interaction.
Hove. We like Hove. We don't write.
No, we don't write. We
You know
just
what I'm saying?
freestyle.
Straight off the
Straight
top.
off
One
the
take.
top. Not
One
them fake
take.
niggas. Not them fake niggas who keep bringing recordings back. No, nigga, this is
Or
one
just
take.
or just finding random people to sit in or work with. Like
Everybody can't
we
come.
brothers though. You know what I'm saying? Like we family and we just doing what we do.
Yeah, just because they couldn't do.
I didn't see
Yeah,
something off
same,
air.
brother.
Look, I didn't. The thing is, I learned something off air. Everybody other say because it's like Stino, nigga. Like I told you, that wolf shit came from him.
Yeah.
Joe Jack, how many times I was in your DM when I was heavy on the shoes?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this nigga to sell me shit. We on there with the same size. This was before he went going crazy like he is. He was going crazy with the shoes, but as far as letting niggas know,
Let niggas know what he got, you know
I
what I'm
got this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that was a big deal for me because like I always been like super reserved. You know what I'm saying? Like real laid back. Like I don't want like you try to like we was trying to whisper earlier and shit like that. That's how I be feeling. You know, just coming from that era and kind of, you know, being affiliated with certain shit is just like, you know, you don't really be talking a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People see, but you don't actually say. But then motherfuckers really want to know who the fuck is Joe Jack or what do you really do or what do you really stand for? You know what I'm saying? And why hold that back?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like I'm interesting, so like, you know, other people probably feel that too. And a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, my style. So like, and I just, instead of holding it back and keep it to myself, just express it.
Share
and that's
Man,
share it with the world.
you
know what I'm
posting
saying?
it
Like, why
anyway.
not?
I'm gonna keep it real, and he ain't selling shit. This ain't no reseller. This OG
sir.
collector. Like this nigga been collecting since shorty.
And I get a lot of that.
He
you know
will
what I'm
not
saying?
sell nothing. I tried. I tried to get it out of him.
I can point you in the right direction. Though.
He not. Yeah, nah. I know now.
So,
What's up?
top 5.
Top
Yeah, we gotta get to
We
that.
gotta get to that.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is, on the Reason Out podcast, you have to give us your top 5 because your top 5 gonna tell us all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
You broke down your story, but now
we're gonna pick your
music
brain. Now you're gonna be a part of this podcast. Now, you on the Reason Out podcast.
That's how you sign. This
top
is
You
5.
signed a contract. You on a 10-day right now.
The top 5 gonna add up with
But
that
first
story.
thing is your top 5 MC. Or what's your top 5 artists?
that I listen to.
Who's your top 5?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So number 1 is Hov.
It don't have to be in order either.
Yeah,
so
do.
just
Yeah,
do it,
do.
guys.
That's what he told me.
top 5 got
Right.
Because I told him in advance, so it gotta be in order.
Okay, well,
Just because you
gotta
can't
think
put shit in
about
order, like
Nigga
everything
gave
in
me-
order.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I put my top 5 in. It was hard too. I ain't gonna lie.
I gave about an hour and a half notice.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Hov. That's my number 1.
Man,
Hov my number 1. I'm sure he probably everybody in here number 1.
he should be everybody number 1 though. Like
I'm supposed to be number 1 on everybody's list.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because Hov showed us, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say from the bottom, because when we noticed him, he was already up. But he was up on the level that we always grew up seeing and idolizing.
Yeah.
And he took that to a whole nother level. So that's why I'm gonna give him my number 1, because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to take shit to a whole nother level.
inspiration to anybody.
It's
Jay-Z's
inspiration.
story is
That's
so incredible. It seemed like it's fake.
Exactly.
Like if they made a movie on Jay-Z, right?
I'm thinking about taking up acting.
Me too. We got some shit coming too.
Crazy.
So look, but this is one thing about Jay-Z. So if there was a movie we went to go see and it didn't say Jay-Z, and it was a movie about a guy he was in the project selling crack, and then he started rapping and became the biggest rapper in the world. Then he married the most famous person in the world. Then the president getting inaugurated, he at the inauguration, he slapping fives at the inauguration and shit. And then he become a billionaire. we'll watch that movie and be like, man, they'll get the fuck out of here with this fake ass shit.
If we had never seen him.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like that dude,
Because
he's still a relevant rapper.
Yeah.
he's still rapping at 50.
Okay, we're like, all right, y'all went a little too far now. The writers, you know,
because like when it come to like Hove, right? I mean, to like say you say Diddy, to us that nigga always been up.
Yeah.
Hove had the grill with them cheap. That nigga had the cheap flannels on, making them hoes look like Versace's. But then that nigga instantly, hey, he Versace nigga. They send that nigga shit for free. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's where we trying to go. So like, that's why it's
number one. Hove number one. Number two.
Number two, that's Biggie, because like Biggie talked about all that shit that I always seen. Biggie talked about them niggas outside shooting dice. He talked about them niggas outside getting robbed and all of that. And that's the shit that I see. Like I grew up seeing that made me like, well, I'm not trying to be that nigga that's on the victim end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
And he could just rap better than everybody that rap.
And Biggie paint pictures, bro. Yeah. Like I support, and I'm good with a lot of people who can rap and they got lyrics, bro. But if I don't see nothing painted in front of me as I'm listening to this, I'm not trying to hear that. Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna give that to Biggie.
That's a good way to put it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta feel that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some type of, you know, I can relate. Like
I need to see my visual without going to YouTube.
And that's another thing. I said this shit on Twitter and Facebook. So I said the other day, I was listening to rap and I listened to Renegade, Eminem and Jay-Z. Now I sent y'all off having y'all thinking Eminem killed Jay-Z on that shit. Because the shit Jay-Z was saying, dude, like, there's no way you was even relating to the shit Eminem was rapping. Like, Eminem was spitting that shit. It was fire. Like, don't get me wrong. But, like, Jay-Z, when he was on that shit, like, do you fool listen to music or do you just skip through it? You know what I'm saying? You could have stressed to me I wasn't grown because I brought something home to quiet and stomach rumblings. Like, he was spitting that shit that you could relate to, like, as a black man, like a young nigga, like, you felt that shit. Like, now I sent you niggas off, had you thinking that Eminem killed him, talking about Jesus Christ and shit. Like,
because I'm a renegade.
Latter-day Saints.
Like, what the fuck is you know what I'm saying?
He snapped too.
He snapped, but it was like
it was the lyric shit versus the substance.
But it was that's why when you got a good rapper, that's why he put all that shit together. You got lyrics, substance, all that shit together.
Innocence lives lost on the project bench.
What you hollering at? Gotta bring
that's what it is. Like I listen.
We Latter-day Saints.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Like me personally, I like substance over lyrics. Yeah. I need to be able to see something, like I said. And so then that's what I like.
Who number three?
Yeah, number three. You know what I'm saying? That's Nip, because like I said, I got my own brand. I seen this man do something with a brand. I got hip to Nip when I first got to Hawaii. I met a homie from LA. The Crenshaw had just dropped. I'm like proud to pay $100. $100. Niggas paying $100 for an album. Boy, I went and download that hoe for free. I said, nigga, I wish I would have been listening to him. I would have paid that $100 straight up, because from that moment on, like the very next year is when I started W.O.L.F. Like I told you, like people probably just now seeing shit, but the very next year after I heard that Crenshaw, I started this. Mm-hmm. So I've been here almost 5 years now. Yeah. Over 5 years.
Yeah, it was like 2013.
2013 when that dropped.
Yeah.
So 2014. I just hit my 5-year mark with W.O.L.F.
See, with Nipsey used to rap, like when you listen to Nipsey rap, every bar is like substance to it. Bro. Every line, like every bar give you, he just don't be saying shit like.
But he said it from the level that we was growing up, not the level that we was idolizing.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Nigga said it from the level that we was growing up, so that's why I fucked with him. Yeah, like that's why.
Like you listen to Nip, like you listen to his album Victory Lap. Like you listen to the album, like the first words, like I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type of nigga go get it. Like it ain't like every word he's saying is meaningful. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to just. I don't want to diss nobody, but if you listen to like just
Migos
like like it's just a lot of shit. Like
walk it like you talking.
Like I put it on the block. Exactly. Like they just like it's a good song, but it's like
they entertainers.
It's not timeless.
It ain't
not
even
storytellers.
Yeah, but it ain't even. It's just like every word you stand on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a word. Every word means something though. He's just not talking. Like that's why Nip. If you listen to Nip. Like every time you listen to that dude, like every time he's saying something, it's meaningful. Like everything he's saying.
Exactly, and then I'm going to my number 4. like a lot of people don't get that nigga enough credit, bro. To me, one of the hardest lyricists out, storytellers, you know what I'm saying? Ross, bro. That nigga, bro, all the shit that you wanna do when you that little nigga and you wanna see, and then you get exposed to a whole nother life and you like, nigga, that shit still, even though that the other life you're exposed to, it's just don't seem touchable. Mm-hmm. This nigga paint that picture.
He talk about
Ross make it touchable.
And he make it
touchable.
touchable, and then the nigga make it seem like yo, you a boss all the time.
Yeah.
Don't never let nobody tell you that you're not a boss, bro. Like,
man.
And it's just like, yeah, I'm a boss. I can have $100 in my account, $100,000 in my account. I'm gonna think that I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what.
And when I read his book, that's what he said, bro. He said, bro, I ain't have shit. He said, but niggas who didn't know me, they thought I was a boss because that's how I move. That's the image I promoted. Yeah. I was a boss, bro.
And look, Ross, that's how I feel about Rick Ross' whole career, because Rick Ross got like one platinum album, like maybe 2, but Ross rapped like he the biggest nigga ever from when he first dropped. Like you'll never know that, like he ain't doing nothing. Ross ain't never like sold out of arena by himself or none of that shit.
Hey,
none of that shit them niggas do. But Ross is in them conversations with them niggas, and you would never know that because you look at it. He got 40 chains on. He got a skit on his album where it say he got $96 million in his bank account. Like
I believe him. I ain't gonna pump.
But he lying. but he lying though. But you would never know.
I don't know if the nigga lying. I might believe him.
Man, I ain't gonna count nigga pockets.
Now I'm gonna believe him. You know what I'm saying?
Ross ain't got no $100 million for real. But it's like his persona makes you think.
What Birdman said, you gonna count the richest nigga, you better count everything, not just bank account, count the net. What do I own?
Check this out, man. Shout out to Ross, man.
Ross got the biggest house in America, bro.
No, he don't, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the persona Ross will give you. Ross will have you thinking that type of shit. You don't,
bro. You don't think that Holyfield estate?
No, it's not.
What is?
Fam,
it's some ranches out there. I ain't gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
There's some ranches out there. You right.
Hey, this is the point. This is the point I'm making. Ross had you thinking that he is the king of Zamunda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's that nigga. Like, that's what his persona.
That nigga created Wakanda.
That's what I mean. Like, Ross had you thinking like he got a Tyler Perry, a Jay-Z check. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he make it look good, man.
He definitely do. And he gave, like, niggas be like thinking about social media motivation, bro. You listen to this nigga, you be like, bro, you listen to Ross and you ain't motivated, you don't want $1. You don't want 50 cents. I don't care what.
So who was that? Was that 4? That's whole 5.
Yeah, number 5. You know what I'm saying? That's that Carter 3 and below Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
no, you hear what it Carter 3 and below Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Carter 3 and below Lil Wayne.
Don't do Lil Wayne like that though.
I'm
man.
gonna give him.
Like, don't do him like that.
Care, bro. That's exactly how I'm gonna do him, bro. Because he deserves it. He did that to himself.
No, but Wayne still be snapping. It's just.
No, he don't.
Well, Lil Wayne, you just got tired.
You gave up on Wayne?
I do not. Carter 3 and below.
But why? But why?
But
why?
You remember I said substance.
But that's why, because I mean,
substance,
it wasn't.
You listen to the last Carter?
The Carter 5.
Yeah.
I was. Hey, couple of them I fuck with. When that nigga hopped on that Mini Fresh bit, I thought I was listening to the old Lil Wayne. The nigga hopped on that Mini Fresh beat, and I was like, damn, this old Wayne.
But you said substance though.
But
what substance was on No Ceilings? Like Wayne ain't never had no substance like that. Like we love him. Like he get a bad rap. He get a bad rap, dude. Because he ain't never been talking about shit.
He wanted to go.
He got like 5 songs that he talking about.
No. So the reason why I put Carter 3 up in there and what was before that, because honestly, what I truly want to go with is Carter 2. Because that nigga did that Carter 2, Carter 1, and had you thinking you was that little nigga in the hood running around here doing all this bad shit. But that Carter 3, that introduced me to like lyrics in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I included that Carter 3. You know what I'm saying?
But Wayne's still nice, man.
He's still nice.
That like Carter 5 had crazy substance. Like people, the thing about it is people
I'm gonna
change.
have to go back and listen to it.
Right, for real though. Like
because I'm out to listen to it like I did Hov. Like
that Can't Be Broken and just the one with him and him and K died, they fucked that shit
They
up.
fucked that.
Mona Lisa.
That's why I
Mona
said. Like,
Lisa.
that's why I said that Carter 5 to me was like not every other song. He had more good songs than the ones like that was Carter 4. Carter 4 pissed me off. That's probably what it is.
But your top five is fire. But we're gonna talk about Lil Wayne for 1 second. But a lot of people feel like that about Lil Wayne that he like fell off or some shit like that. If you listen to Lil Wayne, he's still snapping, but it's just, fam, he been doing this shit so long. It's like, damn, I'm kind of tired of hearing this shit because music changed.
But also,
But like, if you listen to Lil Wayne, he never opened up. That's why if you listen to like I Miss My Dogs and shit like that, F the World, then he got like 5 songs where he really opening up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Named 2 of my.
But I understand. But it's the thing though. Lil Wayne got in 2007. They had a top 77 songs of Lil Wayne. That's that much music he got. You fell in love with Wayne when he was just spitting, and he's still kind of doing that shit. He ain't got no worse, but it's just music changed, and you got Drake crying to every girl. Nah, but listen, but you got niggas like that that's telling their whole life, and Wayne ain't really telling you that shit. So you thinking,
but he didn't start off telling you
exactly.
that shit.
So he's
like,
not though,
right? But also,
Wayne.
like you said evolution with the game, right?
Yeah.
You listen to Hove back in the day.
And that's why I Hove the best.
You listen to Hove now, right?
Yeah.
Hove dropped tonight, right now. If that nigga drops as soon as we done recording this, you about to listen to whatever the fuck he said.
That's Hove though. Hove's
right?
the best. There's no
because
comparison.
he kept growing with the game.
And his conversation changed. That 440,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That
it's
shit,
different
that
from the Carter 1.
But
from the
niggas don't like
one,
that, but that 441.
I'm not comparing Wayne to Hove though.
No, but I'm saying though, like I'm not comparing them, but I'm saying just as you said, growth, right?
Yeah.
And growing with the artist. I tried to grow with Wayne, but that nigga put that Carter 4 out and lost me. He tried to game me. That nigga threw the rail back out to me on that Carter 5, and he caught me, but I just was like, you gonna have to put another. You gonna have to put another one of these out. That's gonna
but it's like
that reel me in.
Like old niggas that hoop though. Like just because he older and he still can hoop.
Exactly.
You ain't picking him though.
Exactly.
But like how I look at it, like you said, this is what I said. Don't do him like this.
And we go to school, he picking boo.
No, but this is what I mean. No, but
we know that nigga was that dog.
No, but what I mean, but you ain't gonna say. But Larry Boo was that nigga. When I said,
I just said that.
No, but when I say don't do Wayne, don't say Wayne the coldest nigga from the Carter 3 and down. Like that's Lil Wayne. He a GOAT. Like let Lil Wayne be the GOAT. Don't diminish him. That's what I'm saying. Like
not. He changed the game.
No, but you kind of like.
Bro, every kid popping pills right now because Lil Wayne.
Everything you doing now is for Lil Wayne.
Tattoos, dreads, skinny jeans.
He molded the rap game to what
Lil Wayne the most influential rapper ever. No question. But that's what I mean.
That's
Lil Wayne in your top 5.
The whole Travis Scott's, all of that.
Everybody. I didn't say Travis Scott.
Huh? Wayne? Travis Scott wanted to be a rock star. Wayne was the first rock star. I don't care what nobody say.
Rapping rock star.
Travis Scott wanted to be a rock. Bro, he don't care about it.
He got a little influence, but I can't get his sound.
Hey.
He got but the thing is, as soon as he drop anything, he on some Kanye shit, let me drop a shirt, that bitch gonna sell out. You know what I'm saying? But it was on some rock star shit. Lil Wayne was the first nigga who did that. Bro, if Lil Wayne would have took the fashion and shit, the same way he took the music when that nigga was top.
Oh, he was
sheesh.
He got niggas out here dressing like that still.
That's what I said. Lil Wayne.
If it wasn't for Wayne, it wouldn't be. What do you say?
He should have snapped harder on that song.
Hey,
the dedication from that.
dedication.
Carter 5, he should have snapped harder on that shit.
If it wasn't
But your
for
top
Wayne,
5, you know what I'm saying? Honorable top 5, I fuck with it, you know. But we're gonna get into some news. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we had a conversation on here about Eddie Murphy weeks ago, right? Niggas, you think Eddie Murphy going back on the road doing stand up? You think Eddie Murphy still got it?
He ain't got it, bro.
Oh, nigga hooping. He just said it.
That's how I felt. Like,
He ain't got it, bro. He's not about to put no delirious out to us, bro.
But
Keep
why,
it buck.
Why do it gotta be delirious?
I'm just saying because the niggas who we really listen to still that do stand up is niggas like Dave Chappelle who raw as fuck ain't gonna say anything. Eddie Murphy is so much of a family comedian that he not gonna say anything.
When was Eddie Murphy a family comedian?
Delirious. No. Now he a family comedian. All these movies.
But
and
why?
shit.
When the last time you seen him do a stand up?
Exactly. So it's like now I feel like this nigga done so many stand up movies that he may come. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. I'm going to listen to it. That's fact. I'm going to listen.
You said he ain't got no more. That's the first thing you said.
But I'm not about to.
You ain't picking it.
I ain't betting the house on him. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I'm not
man.
about to bet the house that he about to come and hit us with some Delirious, bro.
That man.
I understand what why
I'm
he's
praying
trying to
that
say.
he do.
It's hard to first of all, it's hard to compare a movie to a stand up because
Exactly.
everybody that do movies can't do stand up. Everybody do stand ups can't do movies. But like Eddie Murphy movies is fire, but then he has some daddy daycares and you know what I'm saying. The movie with him and Ben Stiller, what was that? That was like one of his last movies.
This was trash.
But it was like
Bank job or something.
almost something like that. It was like corny.
The new Dolomite was.
See, that's the problem. Like, no, Dolomite was fire, but it wasn't like.
I can't give it fire.
It was alright.
Sam, listen. All right, let me explain to y'all why Dolomite was fire.
Why was
Because what we doing right now, what you doing, what we doing this podcast, shit like that, it was a story. It wasn't supposed to be a comedy. It's not something it wasn't Harlem Nights. Dolomite is about a person that never quit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that told him, I want to be a movie star. Nigga, you too ugly and fat to be a movie star. How you gonna be a movie star? He put his own bread up and made a movie. You know what I'm saying? That's what Dolomite is about. Dolomite is about betting on yourself and winning. The Dolomite
But
is
it was a comedy.
No, it wasn't. It was a comedy because it had funny people, because it had Eddie Murphy in it. It wasn't Eddie Murphy about to get nominated for an Oscar to win. Like, you don't win Oscars off comedies. It wasn't a comedy movie. It just had Mike Epps in them in it. It was an autobiography movie. That's what I mean. Like, if you the shit that we doing, the creative shit that you doing, if you ain't watched Dolomite and not feel like inspired and shit, you don't know what the fuck you was watching. You wasn't paying attention to something.
That's misleading. If you got Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying, Mike Epps, a whole bunch of other comedians, like, you getting that comedy vibe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, people be typecast as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Eddie Murphy and you just automatically think this shit's supposed to be funny. I can't be wrong for thinking like that.
No, but
when it ain't as funny as I thought it was, like, I didn't think it was fire.
But what I'm saying is, after you watch the movie, you kind of you get a sense like it's sad music playing. Like, this ain't a fucking comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. You looking at the movie as like, yeah, it's
an Eddie Murphy movie. It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. But every movie ain't supposed to be funny though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. You watch Dreamgirls, Eddie Murphy and Mike Epps was in Dreamgirls. Like, you ain't watched this shit like it's supposed to be hilarious. Like,
and I ain't watched that bitch over and over. I'm gonna keep it real.
I watched that motherfucker tonight. I'm watching it. I mean, that's my shit.
But that's
it's a good ass movie, but I ain't
shit.
watch it over and over.
Hey,
that don't mean that you don't watch it over and over.
Right. So like
I watch
when
it
you
over
see
and
comedies
over
though, you kind of watch them.
Fuck you talking
Kind of
about?
watch them.
But that's what I mean.
You
It
know
wasn't the comedy though.
It's
but
a
like,
classic. It's just a classic.
yeah, like,
So Dolomite. That's why I said it's.
I don't like what I don't really.
Wasn't what
I
I
see
wanted
Eddie
for.
Murphy as a comedian. So like, you know,
Exactly.
it's like when people play them serious roles, like, you know.
yeah, like, I don't do that. I don't do that type of shit. Because Eddie Murphy got movies where he, like, Mr. Churchill or some shit. My movies I ain't watching.
And that shit was good as fuck.
But that's what I mean.
Mr.
Is people
Churchill
make
good
movies
as fuck.
like Kevin Hart just made that movie with the man in the
With the
wheelchair and
man
shit
in
like
the
that.
wheelchair.
I
Good
don't
as
do
fuck.
people like, I don't want nobody to think typecast me and shit. Like, that's like, so you walk down the street and be like, you gotta talk about something else. Nigga, all you know is sneakers. Like, shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at shit like that.
But you can't be mad if a motherfucker do you like that though.
But that's
Yes,
the
I can,
reason.
because that ain't what I'm on. Like, I can. Like,
Hey,
you know
but
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
reason why all four of us and everybody out there about to listen to that Eddie Murphy
No,
stuff.
but, yeah.
They
like,
gonna listen to it because they gonna expect to hear. They hoping to hear.
People put expectations too high though. Like, I feel like Eddie Murphy, like, the shit Eddie Murphy got, it ain't on him like it's in him. Like, Eddie Murphy is the funniest motherfucker ever. Like, to ever walk the fucking earth. With all his movies and with his stand up and shit like that. Like,
He's standing on that, though. That's
but all right, name funny movies. Name some funny movies.
You can say on Earth. I like Red Fox. That's me. I like him.
But that's cool. What funny Red
you
Fox
said
movies
funny.
got?
Nigga, I watch San Francisco every day. Stop playing with me.
All right, but so what funny movies Red Fox got?
What? The movies. There was Eddie Murphy movies. movies now.
that's what I mean. Like you, like I ain't about who you like.
He was in Eddie Murphy movies.
But like shit, but certain shit is fact. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you can say what you want to say, but
everyone was
like
Eddie
when
Murphy.
you get the naming off shit, like you gonna be like Life, Coming to America, shit like that. Like you gonna be naming Harlem Nights. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, these are Eddie Murphy movies. Like this nigga wrote the movies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these, like this shit is fact.
Damn, you right.
Delirious.
3 of my top movies.
Yeah,
Three
they
of my
Eddie
top
Murphy.
5 is Eddie Murphy. Life, Coming to America,
Like
Harlem Nights.
But so then when he dropped this, it's like, you know, it's like I ain't fucked up for thinking this shit wasn't, you know what I'm saying, for thinking the way I think.
Because it wasn't that.
Because
Like, you know what I'm saying, I think of him like this though. You know what I'm saying?
he's not what you expected.
It's just not. It just throws you off though. So then, like, you know, I
that same-
I gotta program my mind to think of Eddie Murphy different, which is hard as fuck because all my life he's been a comedian. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then it's comedy and fucking Dolomite, a shitload of comedy. So like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just to kind of throw you off though. So like, your perception is just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
it's
honestly-
totally different.
But honestly, Dolomite just like what we was just talking about though, because Dolomite was that, bro. Don't give up on yourself.
dude, that's what the fuck I just said. What you just hear?
I mean, that's basically the
I hear you.
that's the argument. That's the point that he.
be talking fast though.
I'm weak. Hey, bro, say, man, now that I think about it, he thought about Dolomite and hit him in his head. He thought about it and said, man, Dolomite really did never quit, and he just did that shit when they said he couldn't.
But like I said, you got
sending a text.
That's what you. But no, that's the thing though. When I watched Dolomite, dude, I swear to God, I was like, man, that shit real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, I knew about Dolomite before, but I just way down. Like you watch House Party, like they make Dolomite jokes and shit like that. So I watched it a long time ago.
You do like Dolomite.
But it's just some silly shit. But then when they made the movie, it's like, damn, that nigga did all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, by himself type shit. That shit is just inspiring, man. But the whole reason why we're talking about Eddie Murphy, he was on SNL last night, Saturday Night Live. First time been on there since '84 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And
damn,
me and Zach was watching this shit. Shout out to Zach in the back. The monologue, this from the beginning. The nigga's still fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, the monologue is where you doing stand-up, basically. Like, the first joke, like, it ain't no... The nigga made fun of Bill Cosby from the jump. Like,
and that's Eddie Murphy we want to hear. That.
But that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. You talking about like the niggas are out the gate. Like, nigga, I'm a family man. This nigga do a life in prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made a controversial joke the first 5 seconds. Then he brought Chris Rock up there. Then he brought Dave Chappelle up there. Then he brought Tracy Morgan up there. And they were just making jokes. Like, this shit was hilarious, though. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy, if he gonna put a stand up out, dude, you think Dave Chappelle, the niggas ain't gonna be involved? Like, the shit not gonna be funny. That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
right,
no way.
but I'm not.
And then how like Eddie Murphy, like stand up is something you can do forever. It's just one of them type of things. Like, you could be 50 years old and still be 70 years old and still be funny because you just up there telling stories.
I'm gonna wait till I'm like 45, drop my stand up.
45. I got you.
I got plenty.
But I just brought it up because we had a conversation before, and we had I don't know if he gonna be funny and shit like that. He was on Saturday Night Live and shit like Saturday Night Live skits and shit don't be funny. Like, I don't think that shit be funny.
It ain't the same.
It be like, it's corny. It's commercial.
It's not the old Saturday Night Live. That was.
I'm talking about the monologue when he was up there doing stand up when start the show. That shit was funny, and it was that just showed me like I'm willing to bet that whatever he drop is gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm about to listen.
Now, Coming to America too.
I don't know.
I'm shaky about that because I think Coming to America like the funniest shit.
And it was like, wow.
But
I hope they don't fuck that up.
Whole time, I'm with you. At Rick Ross mention.
It is. It is. But they had Lizzo on Saturday Night Live too. Y'all know who Lizzo is?
She's broke a table.
That wasn't her, but that was
I thought that was her. They've been on her line.
I was dying.
She been showing her ass literally.
So she doing too much?
Go, big girl, what you gonna do? She been herself. I'm voting for her. She's straight.
I'm rooting for her. Do you?
Big girl.
What do you think, man?
I'm trying to hear what you. I know. Hey, I'm going for it, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's how I see it. bro. It's cool for everybody else to show their ass. Let these big girls have their confidence, bro.
I mean, do you? And the thing about it is, like, you got some chicks that's so much smaller than her and be insecure as hell.
That's fuck.
And she's secure with herself. So
Listen to this. I'm waiting on this dude here. He got to say some bullshit.
Hey, check this out, Lizzo.
chill out.
You go to the Laker game and shit, chill your ass the fuck out, man. Like, sit down, you on some.
On some shit, Pat.
You can do whatever you want to do. Facts. But just know, motherfuckers can say whatever they want to say about you when you do
that is
it.
true.
And
That's what come with it.
Is it because it's a Lakers lane though?
that's this thing. If you on stage, you having a concert, you doing whatever you want to do. You go to the VMAs, you go to the Grammys, you can wear whatever you want to do. That's a show. You putting on something. You go to the Lakers games where it's kids and it's just anybody there. She wore a tall tee with her ass out, with the ass cut out of it, fam. Like, I swear to God, like, that's what she did.
Over 20.
She wore a tall tee with the ass cut out and a thong on, and was like dancing.
She had fishnets too, though.
Fam, she had a thong. Like, first of all, why you putting your raw ass on this seat?
She ain't have cellulite though. That was crazy though.
Dude,
Damn, you looked hard as hell.
she looked crazy.
Because I was.
But this is the thing.
She
Like,
really
the
did
women
that?
that's taking up for her, they like, man, y'all wouldn't do that if Nicki Minaj did that.
No, I don't want to see
Rihanna.
Nicki do it like at the game.
But Nicki wouldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if they did, like, you would be like, they look crazy. Like, cause you got, like, it ain't like you got an outfit on. Like, you got a tall tee.
But same
and
thing.
you just cut the ass
The
off.
same thing that you saying, right? They
kids.
wouldn't do it because it's a public situation, right?
Yeah.
Bro, all these people who you talking about don't have private Instagrams, and they do the same thing on it. All our kids, what they got?
They got access to all that.
That's
YouTube.
parenting, though.
But no, what?
That's parenting.
Bro, I tried to limit
can't
my
say
kids'
that.
YouTube.
That's a fact.
Hey,
you don't
hey,
have to
You
let
see
your
all
kids
types of shit on like
On
regular
YouTube.
TV, YouTube. Like, you
Every
see
day.
all
That's
types
not
of
parent.
shit though.
Fam.
Remember Rated R used to
You
be
just
like
gotta
this.
hope that your parents
Rated R is just like
clicks
this
in your
now.
kid
Like, it's so
head.
much.
Radar.
Ain't no Rated R.
Ain't no such thing.
So
So
Well, they
yeah,
like-
they
Fam.
see everything.
When
You
we was
used to.
growing up, our parents could not even take us to a rated R movie. If they wanted to be like, "Hey, I'm accompanying
Yes, you
him."
could.
No, not if you was like under like 10. They
Nigga, what did he see? He
Shit,
got
I'm
game
trying
in the
to see some
theater.
Shit, my mom was
In
like,
98.
No. You said what?
I seen he got game in the theaters in 98. With my mama.
He got game wasn't really rated R.
Nigga, he fucked two white bitches.
It was not
But
really-
then they didn't
What
show.
are you talking about? Yes, they did.
That
They
was-
showed both their titties.
Bro,
What are you
you
talking
used to
about?
watch HBO at that same.
I was just making a point that you could go to the movies with your mama, with a grown adult.
I
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think
like
you
I won't
could,
lie.
bro.
I went to go see He Got Game, a rated R movie with my mother in 1998. I was 8 years old.
I don't remember seeing.
9 years old.
I seen He Got Game.
what did you say when you saw them titties?
She told me to cover my eyes. Yeah,
Cover
that type
your
of
eyes?
shit.
One of them? Yeah.
That's all. That only the other point I was. Only thing about, but like the thing is, fam, I don't care. Like you said, you can see anything.
Sit your big ass down.
Like, fam, it's a time and place for shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your kids your kids gonna do whatever they want to do, but fam, you gonna try to not have your kids see certain shit, and it's just like that is a time and place. Like, sit your ass down. And she was making it seem like people were just on her. They would be on anybody if Rihanna walked into the Lakers game with her. Yes, they would. It wouldn't have been outrage.
Not Rihanna.
Fam,
Not Rihanna. Now you would have said somebody else, but not Rihanna. Bro,
But so if Rihanna came to the Lakers game in a thong,
Bro,
wouldn't nobody say nothing?
Bro, since Chris Brown smacked her up, she got a pass for anything. I'm gonna keep it real.
That's not a fact. That's not true.
She got a pass for
In the
anything.
red carpet one year. And it was like,
She got a pass for anything, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But and that's a red. I don't even got a problem with that because it's a red carpet. But fam, if you at a Laker game with your ass out, no matter who you are, they're gonna say something. And it's gonna be a problem.
You had to have cable to see that Laker game, though. It was not national TV. That was ESPN.
No, I'm talking about the people in there though. That's what I mean. I'm talking about the people at the game. I'm talking about like that type of shit.
Niggas take their kids.
And she looked nuts though. Like she just looked nuts. Like,
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
Or we agree.
Why he put it on a big screen like that?
And then she got the
That's what it fucked up. They put her on the big screen.
like they act like people were picking on her. You fat shaming. No, you look stupid.
She ain't have to twerk either.
You know what I'm saying?
They
That's
would've
the,
caught-
at the end
they
of the day,
would've-
you look stupid. Ain't nobody got a problem with you being big. Like
They
you
would
look
have caught
dumb.
her in passing, and they would have had then.
Like she had her ass out on SNL yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem with that though. Like, do you?
SNL.
It's just you performing, you know, all that shit. But you look stupid.
All right, I'll give you that.
So
Lizzo. Shout out to Lizzo.
Big Lizzo.
She one of the biggest female artists out right now. Right now. No pun intended.
that's pun intended.
No,
pun
no. When
Big
I
pun
say no, when I say no pun intended, I mean no pun intended. You know, shout out to Lizzo. Look, I'm keeping it a buck though. Like she talented though. You know what I'm saying? So
Cause she play the flute and she can sing. I'm not a fan of Lizzo.
can twerk.
I'm
I
hating.
like that song.
I'm hating.
you ain't no Lizzo.
I ain't fucking
Lizzo
with her.
I
might
like
run
two
up on
verses.
you. If she run up on you, I ain't gonna let her get you. She might run
I
up
put
on
Monique on her.
you. Monique ain't big no more. Lizzo will fuck Monique up.
I don't think Lizzo want no problem. She was crying about the Lakers shit. Like she soft.
That's because she.
You typecasting her. You typecasting her.
Yeah.
Speaking of people crying, that snitching shit didn't plan out like 6ix9ine wanted it to, man.
Still got to sit down, huh?
You still got
You got about 6 months.
that shit funny. But they had the judge on there. The judge was basically like, "Hey fam, you ain't no victim, fam. You was setting hits and everything. Like, you're not a victim in this shit." Like, I like how the judge played it. They gotta let him out because he did snitch on everybody, but
Sheesh.
she just didn't. I like how the judge played it though. Like, nah, you need to sit your ass down
Yeah,
somewhere.
he deserved more than 2 years, but at least he didn't get to walk.
Yeah.
The way they was talking, he be out tomorrow.
He walked though, but
Yeah.
everybody else got 15, 20. So
But he still had to sit down a little bit.
And he already been in there for
He got
damn
the-
near a year, so
He
he
almost
got
done.
another year.
They say he be out in July.
Yeah, he been there a year and a half.
What's your take on how you think 6ix9ine will come out of jail?
Out here.
The way things go now, you know what I'm saying? People who really
They don't honor the street.
we not gonna listen to them, you know what I'm saying? But bro, these kids don't give a fuck. And that's where the nigga made his money. That's where the nigga like, yo, I had my son and my cousin for the summer. Bro, every time I walked in the house on YouTube, niggas went to Blicky. Man, I don't even know what the song said. I knew it said Blicky something though.
Yeah.
Man, it was blasting on my TV. I'm like, turn that shit down, bro. Them kids gonna give them views. They gonna sell them young boys and them young girls gonna sell.
But
out
I can't say
house.
that they wrong because, like we talked about earlier,
Because-
like the generation that they grew up in, and that they like your kids never seen no street shit, so they don't honor the streets. If you never been in the streets, you never been around that shit. I can't be mad if you don't honor that shit though.
Exactly.
Like, and a lot of people never been around that shit, so they don't honor that shit. I tell too. Everybody say I tell too. That's what they be saying. So you know, it is
Straight
what
up.
it
And
is.
then to be for real, a lot of people who we grew up young idolizing, then we go back and we go look at their situation, and them niggas told. You know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Man, stop playing because you're going to have me saying local motherfuckers. Stop.
Like who?
Hey, you wild. But niggas told. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
They didn't sit down for what they should have sat down for.
I think like
take
Nip,
responsibility.
I think 6ix9ine, he gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna work though. Like, yeah,
Success-wise, he going to be good.
no,
bro.
but I don't. That's the thing. I don't know how it's gonna work because you know, artists now, no matter what his numbers do in streaming and shit like that, they was saying. I watched something they said when 50 Cent was moving around in his peak. You know, 50 Cent got shot 9 times. He was not in fear for his life, but people wanted to kill 50 Cent when he was out here popping. He had like every time he moved around, like a yearly 1.6 it cost for security, 1.6 million a year for security. 6ix9ine didn't have $1.6 million when he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he making money off streams and shit like that, but it's a little amount of money. It's not crazy. Like, I mean, it's a lot to us.
Right.
But if it's on, he only making $1 million a year. Off, like they say, 1 billion streams equals $1 million. So he can be doing 1 billion streams. He only making $1 million off that. He couldn't do his show nowhere before he got locked up because they thought it was gonna be a problem.
banning him.
They thought it was gonna be a problem. Like people wanted to hurt him. Now they know for a fact people want to kill him. It's gonna be hard for that dude to get shows. It's gonna be hard for him to move around. He ain't got to pay for security. It's gonna be tough out here for him.
Hey, but the
Hey,
same.
They're gonna be able to go overseas or some
do
shit
a,
like
They gonna be on parole. You
He
can't
gonna do
go
a
overseas.
3D digital show.
You gotta think about
They
this
gonna do
too.
it like they did Pop. Remember they had Pop? Hologram.
Hologram.
Hologram 6ix9ine.
What? Think about it like
They
this.
put a
Why?
rainbow on stage.
The same reason why he can't
That
just
same
do
song.
any show.
Blicky.
It's gonna be the same reason that it's
Hologram.
priced 3-4 times higher than it normally would be. Because that nigga gonna be rare to see. He gonna be rare to see. So now it's like, bro, you couldn't see 6ix9ine
That's
in
enough
3
to get
states.
in on it.
You couldn't see him in 3 states. Now we charging you $300.
And motherfuckers is
And
traveling.
Ain't nobody
And
paying $300 to see that nigga.
You not, but your kid,
They not.
You gonna do something
And
for
then
your
the
kid,
Turtles
bro.
fans
That's
see
what I'm
that, right?
talking about.
No, listen,
we
man.
not going to see him, bro. Them kids is who ran that nigga up.
Hey,
Them
300
kids seen all that colorful
Santa Claus
shit.
ain't buying no motherfucking.
That's why I said that. So the kids
I ain't buying
Ain't
that.
nobody pay, like, fam. Nobody pay a Beyonce ticket only $150 or something like that. Like, who gonna pay $300 for a 6ix9ine show? It's not gonna happen.
Somebody.
Nah, it's gonna be tough out here.
Even
For him.
if you're not, you paying that Wi-Fi.
But that's what I mean. That ain't gonna generate enough money for him. That's the whole. That's what I mean.
Hologram.
Think about it. Look, think about it. If that nigga come
That's
out,
his only way.
We'll
He
go
gonna
to
sell.
busting at the
Is that
hologram.
not? Is that,
And that's a
They
problem. That
busting
show
at the
canceled though, cause they shooting in the.
They
so
busting
what?
at the
They got all the
hologram.
money. He
hey,
never
think
came.
about this though. You gotta see it like this too though. Say that nigga come out and start dropping. You said 1 billion streams. That nigga.
What if he
was-
come out here crip?
Hey, that.
He probably will. He been a Crip before. He was a Crip first.
Hey, Uncle Snoop
Don't
is
do
not
that.
going for that.
That nigga not going. Snoop not going, cuz.
Uncle Snoop.
He gonna tell Snoop to suck his dick
Nah.
so fast.
He gonna say some crazy shit.
Get your old ass down.
Nah,
old ass
nephew.
down.
And get a million-
Yo, that nigga
listen,
Shyla,
listen.
you know what I'm saying?
And
What
get
he
a
got to
million
say?
views. And get a million views off that. And now he 10% to
That
his
don't
million
mean
for the year.
Shit.
Now he got a million views. That's his $100,000.
Bro, he gotta have somewhere to. He gotta have somewhere to. It's gonna be tough for him, man. I don't.
It's gonna be
I don't
tough.
see how it's gonna work out for him.
I don't.
You know what
But
I'm
we
saying?
about to see.
Yeah.
We about to see the empowerment.
But
Shit that we couldn't. Boy.
on sneakers though, Colin Kaepernick got a Air Force One coming out. Joe Jack, you the sneaker expert enthusiast on this podcast. You fucking with the Cap Air Force One?
You goddamn right. I'm trying.
Hey,
You say you
I
gonna
don't.
try
I don't
to
really
see
have no.
the
I can't
empowerment?
lie. I don't know what everybody think. I don't have no exclusive plugs. I won't front.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But if I can get a hold of them Cap ones, I'm gonna rock them. Put them
I ain't
out.
gonna lie. Cap kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I fuck with the ones too. Because I fuck with Cap at the end of the day, but even though I don't really,
It might be hard to get them.
I don't care nothing about him playing football no more. But I fuck with Cap.
No, I fuck with Cap. Exactly. So like,
I like them low Air Force Ones. What they call them, Uptowns? The New York cats call them Uptowns.
yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with Cap.
That's what's up though. That Nike gave him his own shoe and shit like that. Nike is stingy with them shoes and shit. Okay, but we got one more thing to talk about. We got to salute to a legend, a pioneer in this music industry.
My uncle.
You know, without him,
Everybody's uncle.
everybody uncle.
Nah, he ain't
But-
so kin all y'all. Some people.
But without him, right, the little parental advisory sticker on the CD before the 2 Live Crew, Uncle Luke, it wasn't on there. They had to go to court and fight for the right for us to even be on this podcast talking this shit. Without him, we probably wouldn't be able to just cuss or do anything on here, talk about the type of shit we talk about. Even though they was wilding.
Oh, they was gone.
You know,
Next level shit.
Whole time.
you know.
So who you talking about?
Who want to talk about, huh?
Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy.
Happy birthday, Unc.
Let me say, hey, we want some pussy.
That's real shit. True. Super good shit.
Hey,
Dude,
That's a
first
drop.
of all,
I think I might want to switch my drop. Give me that Uncle Luke drop, dude. Like straight
You
up.
gotta be humping the air when you dance.
dude. Hey,
Give me that.
listen, dude. Uncle Luke.
Luke
Hey.
Skywalker.
Shout out to Uncle Luke.
Freak
2
me.
Live
Happy
Crazy.
birthday,
Happy
man.
birthday.
You should play the birthday song.
Well, he got Uncle Luke got a birthday song?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard Uncle Luke birthday
Yes, you
song.
have.
He nasty, dude.
Yes, you have.
Christina want to pull it up. You know.
Shout out to Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke got the club in St. Louis.
The soundboard, RP.
Soundbar is no longer with us.
All because Uncle Luke.
They had to change the name.
Shout out to the Mystic.
Now it's the Mystic.
Uncle Luke had them girls up in there eating pussy and tripping. He's 60 years old tripping. How you get a club shut down at 60?
They did.
Uncle Luke got youth football in Florida.
Dude, he right.
And he got the whole St. Louis club shut down. Got these 19-year-old girls in here tripping.
Damn, you just threw them age.
Yeah, they had to be some 19.
You gotta be 21 to get in.
No, they ain't ideal.
That's a whole different.
They ain't ideal no female.
That's a whole different ball game.
I hope she was 19. She might have been on some R. Kelly. I don't know. We ain't gonna put that on.
Shout out to Uncle Luke. Happy
It's your
birthday.
birthday. It's your birthday.
I ain't know that is Uncle Luke.
Yeah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
You're in the back of the party like this.
Go, Leo.
Getting
It's
the
your
hell
birthday.
up.
Getting broke. Oh,
Some chick with the
By
some
them
chick with the
hoochies.
dope.
hoochie
I ain't gonna
mom.
lie.
Oh, he had the dance
A
ball.
hoochie will move you from one side of the party to the other side of the party.
Why my nigga ain't holding me up?
Huh? He's slacking.
They take
Yeah.
two up.
Hold me up, bro.
For a real hoochie, it takes two.
Yeah, you ever got took to
It
the
takes
floor?
two.
Huh?
I've been took to the floor before.
Where your
You
homie
accept
did
that. When you get took to the floor,
At
you
the
just-
Y.
you accept that.
I bet you got
Hey.
took to the at the Y. Said they
I don't know.
I don't know, man. What?
A lot of parties.
A lot of parties. You know? lot of parties. Whole lot of
at the
parties.
Y. Y'all got took to the Y.
Oh yeah.
You got took to the floor at the Y.
Whole lot of parties.
100.3. The B used to come through there. Oh yeah.
Man, but shout out to Uncle Luke, man.
Happy birthday,
and our,
Unc.
and our nasty,
Nasty
childhood.
ass,
That's that nasty
Hey,
Unc, though.
come on the pot.
He had the clothes burning.
Clothes burning.
But you know, the industry a little different now. Like we just talking about Lizzo with her ass out. Uncle Luke had girls with their ass out.
Ooh.
They had them tripping on their birthday.
Dude, he had a jet ski.
Oh my God! Look at all them hoochies.
Hoochies.
Them hoochies.
Hoochie mamas.
Why you got his tongue out?
Why would- You cannot not have it out.
He had it out, Big Zach.
Crazy.
He had it on his Big Zach shit.
But you know the nasty shit going on in the industry now. I say Uncle Luke. Imagine Uncle Luke nowadays with Instagram.
Uncle Luke take
And Uncle Luke Instagram.
He's pushing it to the limit.
And he gonna
banned, blocked, blocked.
Reported.
What they say? Facebook jail.
have
He had life. Uncle Luke had life in Facebook jail.
not a week.
Life.
So like a lot of shit, been a lot of freaky shit going on, some nasty shit going on the internet. They had the ASAP first of the week started off ASAP Rocky, a sex tape leak.
My nigga just did not care about Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah, I skipped that. I don't feel like talking about that shit. Nick Cannon talk to himself.
That's what I'm saying.
But we skip it. Nick Cannon was on the but we skipped that. Fuck that shit Nick Cannon was on. Well, we'll talk about Nick Cannon another time because I do feel some type of way about the diss he put out. Like it is some goofy shit. Like I don't even fuck with Eminem like that, but I throw him some bail because he on some bullshit. But ASAP Rocky had a sex tape leak, right? And the internet, you know, ASAP Rocky, I guess he looked at it as like some type of sex symbol and shit. Girls like ASAP Rocky. It was clowning him though, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't perform?
They were saying that they didn't like his performance. They said they talking about
You
his
let
stroke
him
game.
down.
Like
Hey,
he
10
was up
years.
here and it was just like
And
think
they
about
Him down a notch.
like if like girls love Usher or something like that. Think if Usher's sex tape dropped and
Pack. Be careful who you love. That's all I got to say.
all right, man.
What people?
Chris Brown, man.
What people say? A lot of people say it though.
Chris Brown had a sex tape, and girls love Chris Brown, and he didn't live up to their expectations. It would kind of hurt their brand a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You think it can't hurt Breezy. Breezy
A
hurt.
bitch want a tip. A bitch okay with getting a tip. Fucking with Chris Brown. Just put
It ain't gonna hurt
just put the
Breezy.
head in and they fuck.
All right, man.
I'm
I don't
pregnant.
want to talk about this shit like in that type of detail. I'm just saying. They like ASAP Rocky. He every time at concert, they throwing bras and panties on the stage and shit. They love
He
it.
ain't hitting it right.
So
My nigga.
Bro game whack.
they was clowning him though. You know what I'm saying? He rebutted and tried to defend
Did you see
himself.
I ain't seen it.
With the sex tape?
I will not.
I didn't see
No,
it.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see the share, but I will not.
I just seen the comments and shit, like everybody talking about this
But
shit.
the statuses, the comments, are not going with. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like
What they thought.
it took it. But
Took an L.
Bro,
I feel like it's that fair though, because it wasn't like a production. They
It don't even matter.
folks would probably have his phone out, like, you know what I'm saying? That, how you gonna judge me
The
on
thing,
that?
but the thing about it, it ain't.
Where was
He
it?
had to know he was being recorded.
No, he recorded. It looked. They say he recorded himself.
Oh,
shit.
that's even bad.
And
That's
the-
worse.
when the bright lights,
Worse. That's worse.
Bro, when I know
you gotta
how to
perform.
Bro, I'm about to
You
get
got
this in the
scouts.
box.
You got scouts in the stands.
If I do this,
Come on, man.
Hey, nigga.
baby,
Hey, if
you
I
seen
pull
me do
this
this
up,
before. If I do this,
Nah, but they say it was
I'm
just
checking out.
They say he was just hitting
All
the
type of
girl
shit.
from the
Like
back. You know what I'm saying?
Wesley Pipes and shit.
if I pull
Boy,
it
I be
out,
tripping.
as soon as I put
Like
that flash on, I'm about to give her the
Mr.
best 10
Marcus.
strokes ever. At least 10. I'm
I'm
giving you at least
narrating.
10.
I'm trying to throw a nigga some bail, man. Like he probably recorded it for himself,
And they just got leaked.
and they trying to kill him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Me
He probably,
personally, I don't want to see Self doing okay.
so what type of production you gonna like? How you gonna pull a production on? You just God hitting it from the back real quick.
This is about to be that home run, bro.
First of
I
all-
know bases loaded.
So you gonna do a whole bunch of goofy shit that you wouldn't normally do?
No.
No, you
But-
gotta-
You know how nigga from Chicago be dancing with a girl, like, and they doing all this shit, like all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas be on, like,
Humping her home.
yeah, like,
Nah.
that's what motherfuckers be on.
You got to make sure you mix it up, though.
But it's
Like,
definitely gonna look like I got some
the thing
rhythm.
about it, it's a performance. So if I'm going on stage, you think I'm gonna
If you
just
gonna turn the lights on,
The lights on. You turned them on. Nobody.
Hey fam, I'm not saying
That's not
that.
unwanted
I'm just trying to throw him some bail, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it
You
would
don't want
have
it to be
worked
like
out better. You had a better argument if he wasn't recording it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to get this off real
Get it
quick.
over
You
with.
know what I'm saying? Like,
A nigga went from the devil's advocate to Jesus advocate. Like, you trying to give a nigga a pass. No, bro. If you're not performing, you're not performing, because some hoes only gonna give you one shot.
I feel like, man, if I was ASAP Rocky though, like, no, that ain't the same thing. Cause
I ain't regular.
man, that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a rich nigga, like, come on, man. Like,
Rich
I ain't
nigga
got
like
time.
you popped up on them.
It
drugs,
depends
you
on, but
definitely
you gotta think about it though. Like if he took the time and recording this shit though, like it had to be something though. So like he said, this shit is going. It could go live.
They can't.
I'm going to
Then,
perform.
for all we know, he had the Ray J mindset.
I'm gonna
That nigga
perform.
about to
It
record
might be a
shit.
hard 12 minutes, but I'm
Come on,
performing.
man. They said it probably was like a 30-second clip.
And that's why
But
you
But
definitely.
look,
Oh,
all
we
right.
can't really judge.
But look, that's what I mean. Look, this is what I'm saying. All right, so look, Black China little sex tape. I did see that.
I don't think she can suck dick.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not judging her off for 30 seconds, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
She probably got that fire.
She probably do. Like, you probably got her all fucked up. Like,
She
you know what
sucked
I'm
her
saying?
way into the Kardashian.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, niggas fuck with Black China. You think she ain't giving no
You know how
head
many
like
niggas
that?
done left her?
Bro,
Because she ain't
that's
sucking
because she
dick?
a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas love hoes.
I can't judge you off no.
Right.
Niggas love hoes, but everybody can't suck dick though. And that's real.
That's exactly.
That's a
And
fact.
that is
but I
real.
can't throw her that.
Just because
off
you a
of-
hoe
off
don't
of
mean
30
you can
seconds.
suck dick.
Yeah.
But she ain't just
Bro.
no regular hoe. She a professional.
Professional.
Right.
So you expect more? Is what like you?
But she also learned
You expect
early
more.
that an image. So what you just see, she learned that shit when it was first about to start blowing up. That's what got her on that stage. You gotta think about that, bro. It's not like she just start popping. She been popping as social media start popping. She start popping.
What I'm saying is she got 2 kids by 2 millionaire niggas.
She
That head probably fire. Bro.
she let okay, and she
I
probably.
would agree with. I would
That's what I'm
second
saying,
that.
like-
Like,
I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say.
that motherfucker.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
motherfucking neck probably different.
That's what I mean. Like that. Every new rapper.
But if it ain't,
But that's the thing, though. I'm not gonna pump.
That snatch probably.
I'm not
something
trying to
else.
say it like that,
Gotta be.
fool. But
That pocketbook is up.
hey, put your mama on the phone.
I expect within
never- I
that
ain't
first
never come
30
home
seconds
again.
for you to start going dumb. To start, I ain't saying go dumb.
I can't. I won't lie. I can't judge nobody off 30 seconds. Though,
Yeah,
bro.
you
That's
can't.
what I'm saying. No, look, because if you look at you look at Black
That
China
might be
sex
my
tape,
build up.
That
might be the intro.
Dude on top of her, like she's laying down. He on top of her.
And she, yeah,
She like
okay.
put it in my mouth. Put it while her.
So
You
it's
ain't never
different.
been like playing with your girl or something like that.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
It's not the same type. That's how you know the girls who give head. and the girls should just suck dick.
No, that's not. That's the.
Hey, no.
that's true.
What I'm saying is like the girls who, like, yo, you can sit on top of motherfucker and they lay down like, you know what I'm saying, and they go ham.
No,
you know they go ham.
No, but what I'm saying, like, you can't judge
And
because people be chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just be playing and shit like that. Like,
Not
you know
thinking it was gonna go out.
Yeah.
She thought she was playing with like let me tease something right quick and then.
Yeah, like people getting that people iCloud shit go out. Like that's what we talking about. These niggas is nasty. Like they got the baby out here with dick pics, and Steph Curry got caught out here with a dick pic.
Throwing it off the glass.
Niggas throwing it off the glass, man. It's epidemic.
We call them dick pics. The media calling them nudes. And I feel like it's weird as fuck for a dude to be attached
reason
to it.
Doubt, we call them throwing it off the glass.
We call it throwing it off the glass. But like for a nude, you gotta think about a dick pic is a dick pic. And ain't no other way to word that shit. But a nude is like,
and
that's more like some girl shit though. So it's like you had nudes, fam. Was you posting?
So when somebody say nudes, you just
I'm just
think
thinking
that.
like you spreading them and shit.
Bro, I just think that's what they call nudes. Like you got
I don't know,
dick
man.
out
Set the camera up and throw your leg up there.
That type of shit. You just got out the shower, you dripping wet type shit.
That's a nude.
That's a nude.
Why is your face in this?
Why is your face in it? Because as guys, we only have one fucking thing. You feel me?
I'm with you.
Ain't no ass titties pussy with guys. We got junk. But you getting this junk.
Throwing it off the glass.
We throwing it off the glass, that's it. Either you gonna slam dunk it or
I'm
you
not even
ain't.
gonna lie. Like when I was at my most fitted, even if I'm gonna let you see my body, like I'm not putting this in there. Like,
so you threw it off the glass?
Huh?
On so many words.
It's gonna be some shit. As soon as that Wolf brand blow up. Anthony Croft, nudes.
Guess what? Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If my 30 seconds leak, I'm gonna go ham.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as that motherfucking red light come on, I'm going in.
I hope my phone that I lost that quick trip like 6-7 years ago
Never come up.
never surfaced. I mean,
So you lost a phone that had the shit on it?
So I got a question.
Me and my old lady, like we was praying. We still be praying about that, and it never comes out.
Cause y'all was tripping on that.
So
that phone went.
if it do service, you got some money for
You
something?
know how your kids be like, "Let me see your phone." Like that phone, you can't. You better not touch that motherfucker.
That phone like nasty. Like you gotta have.
So if that phone surface, you got some money for somebody.
Yeah, when you dialed out on that phone, you had to have rubber gloves on, probably. It wasn't an iPhone.
It was a BlackBerry.
So
No,
you think sex tapes and nudes are good?
Good for what?
Like publicity, like careers, like you think that's good, or is it just like damaging?
It can be damaging. I don't think sex. I think they don't do shit for a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think a dude can really win with a sex tape. Like you put your junk on the internet.
What if
like
you performing though?
No, I don't know. Low key, Safari got up on Love and Hip Hop because of sex tape, bro.
Safari, that's the only. I give you Safari. He won with a sex. He the only person though. He ain't the first person to put a dick pic out though. You know what I'm saying? But he is like girls was going crazy for Safari.
That nigga has Nene up on the fucking. I forgot what the hoes was calling that nigga.
Huh?
Not yeah, Stevie J baby mama up on the
shower record.
There you go.
That wasn't Safari. That wasn't Safari.
That was a different
was the other Nico nigga.
That shit didn't work out though. That shit
no, it didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
But Safari got the Love and Hip Hop because of the pic.
I don't think that shit worked for dudes. Safari, the girls did like Safari. They forgot
weird.
he was lame for a minute after that shit came out. They was tripping.
I do think it's weird.
But
They forgot he was dependent.
Yeah, they forgot all about that shit. Girls was liking for like a month. They was liking Safari for a little bit. They forgot Meek beat him up and everything. Like he had just got beat up by Meek and shit. But like I don't think that shit really do nothing for you, man. Like man, we got
it ain't worth
it.
It
ain't
really.
It's a dick, man.
It's a dick.
It's a dick, man.
That's what I mean. We got one shot for y'all. This is
but
it.
like
You want to see
you
the
look
balls
at,
too?
like women though, like it works for them. Like that shit works. Like when the like you blowing up. You know what I'm saying?
Dependent who it is.
Because think about like Kim Kardashian. Like her performance was so.
That's like the worst point I've ever seen in my life.
Worse than Black China.
That's like
But
the worst.
we seen her naked though. I don't know.
Look at her though.
She ain't stopped being naked since.
What?
And her man got church tomorrow. Or today. Yeah, today she was naked before.
Fuck that dude. But yeah, it worked out for everybody. You know, like Paris Hilton. But like
It did not work out for her.
it did. Paris Hilton was popping.
She was already popping.
She rich.
Nigga, how you think motherfuckers even knew Kim Kardashian was anybody? She was her. You know
That's what I mean. How it didn't work out.
It did not. She was popping when it came out.
I'm saying that made her pop some more. It made her pop some more. Now this popular ass girl she's sucking dick on camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it works. Like you know,
she's naked. Like I see her whole body.
Yeah, like
I think that's what it is. Like I'm thinking like work and think Kim Kardashian type work and you know what I'm saying? Well, her shit worked and she.
But Kim Kardashian wasn't nobody, and that's what got her on.
She done made mega like it didn't even just make her just. And then, somebody you know, it made her somebody. Everybody.
She built that whole empire, and it trickled down to her sisters. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's what I'm thinking about.
No, but at the time it worked though. Like that's what I mean. When you put the shit out, like at the time it's gonna work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what is it? Pamela Anderson and them. Like even though that fuck dude, that's some nasty ass shit. When R. Kelly sex tape dropped, that shit worked. Like that made R. Kelly more interesting that he was fucking on camera. Like that was like a big thing when the R. Kelly sex tape dropped. Huh?
I still listen to the music.
Like it was crazy though. You ain't have to throw that in there, bro.
I wouldn't go say that.
But that shit worked though. Like a sex tape, probably can't go wrong with a sex tape, man. If shit get fucked up, reason
try not to think about
which one of y'all gonna drop a sex? Some of y'all, that phone gonna come out once we blow up. Soon as we blow up.
It's me and my wife, so I wouldn't be really tripping. And I'm performing. They
gonna put the weekend. They gonna put the lazy shit out.
Ain't no lazy shit.
They gonna put the shit out when you was tired. You forgot you was.
Well, she was showing out then.
Exactly.
She was showing out then.
So what?
We on. Hey, be yourself. Naked or not. And get that water. Goddamn it.
Hey, you get that. Hey, when you really perform, you gotta get that water.
So you gotta get the juice. You gonna get that motherfucker?
No.
A water.
When you get done performing, you don't know fucking juice, soda, alcohol, nothing.
Look,
give me that water.
Man, I'm getting a whole bottle of lemonade.
Simply
lemonade.
No.
You
simply didn't do shit if you trying to hit that lemonade.
Afterwards. Water.
Hey,
first of all, it's a gallon of water by the bed. I'm hitting that to get my shit, with my head together.
Get my dome straight.
When I'm walking to the fridge,
but
I'm hitting it simply.
Hey, this nigga just sent the kids to the grandparents.
You ain't walking there. You got clothes on. You walking.
No.
You walking. You in the
my kids go to school at 7:30. You know what I'm saying?
You got clothes on.
Wow. I'm walking straight.
You might be looking for Santa this time of year. Stop.
Woo!
Don't ruin the Christmas.
Like, Dad!
No, when your kids about to run up on you naked, you be like, hey, don't come in here.
It gets serious. Hey!
Hey, my daughter in the show walked in the room, sleepy eyed, like, hey, get off that door.
I don't give a fuck who in your room. You better go in there, Helen. Boogeyman in there. Boogeyman in here. It's out of here. Hey. The dad voice come out.
Hey, what happened to kids knocking and stuff like that?
No, kids
I
don't
let try to walk in the bathroom like you just the door was
shut. You just do this.
It wasn't even cracked. It was shut. You was just coming straight in.
Oh.
What?
Oh!
Yeah, I pissed all over the toilet and shit, like trying to shut the door.
I just knocked on his bathroom. Like,
that's how we were raised. These kids was raised wrong. This is a different generation, man.
We the parents. We the parents.
Y'all hear something? Y'all ever think about that shit? You ever looked in the mirror and just man, you somebody's dad.
Yeah, all the time.
You a fucking idiot.
I be crying.
I just be fucking with my kids all the time and shit. I walked up with my son yesterday and body slammed him.
Just
because wrestling was on the TV though, like I just body slammed in the living room.
Boom!
He looking like, what the fuck?
What is
like,
you on?
Type of shit I be on.
In his mind, he like, grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Grow up like a kid.
I'm childish.
I be like mocking my kids and shit. They be taught to be mocking them.
The worst shit ever.
Why am I somebody's dad, dude? Like I'm
do the whole tap him on the shoulder on this side type shit. Just childish trip on.
And you sit there.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad y'all take care of y'all kids and shit, man.
I will say that.
Shout out to all the deadbeats out there. Make sure you niggas, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't shit. Your kids going to fucked up Christmas is because of you, because you a lazy bastard.
That's a lie because I'm gonna play stepdaddy.
You be drinking
Shout
up
out
the
to
kids'
the
juices.
stepdaddies.
Tax season come around, I'm playing stepdaddy on me.
That boy be drinking up them juices and Capri Suns and shit.
Fruit snacks.
Fruit snack.
The shark.
Whole
the
pack.
dinosaur. The dinosaur fruit snacks.
Whole pack in who?
Oh, yes, they grown shit.
Bullshit.
I couldn't wait to get grown just so I could eat fruit snacks whenever I wanted to.
Anytime you
That was one of my goals when I got
a whole
grown.
handful though. Not
No,
just
'cause
a-
look.
That's what I said. You put the whole pack in your hand and be like,
When I was a kid, my mom used to be tripping about eating the fruit snacks too fast. So sometimes I don't get fruit snacks all the time, but sometimes I just buy a box of Gushers and eat them in one day just because I can. I'm grown.
You know what my thing
I
was?
do that shit sometimes.
Grab
I
That
mean,
nigga
look,
do that fresh from the dentist. Like
yeah.
that nigga be
Keep
fresh.
hurting on it.
My thing was buying a jug of juice just to hit it out the
out the jug. Hey,
fucking gangster as fuck though. Like,
that is
you know what I'm saying? And
that's-
then sit it back in the fucking refrigerator though.
Yeah,
Like,
who the fuck y'all thought I
got
was?
Hey,
my
That's
middle
what you do.
baby.
That's what you do after recording that 30-second video.
She see me do it. She used to do it. My 11-year-old.
can't do what I do.
I used to get calls at work. Why your daughter drinking out the jug? Hey, she caught me.
My motherfucking house, man.
That's what we do.
If that's simply in my like I keep simply on deck. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So
what you rocking with?
if that's simply lemonade in there and it ain't been, it's fresh, it ain't been cracked yet. You good? But if it's open, I done drunk out of that joint.
We had a lot of Simplies.
They brand new though. I'm always cracking them open down. Don't worry about it.
Zach, has all the Simplies been brand new? He can pull downstairs.
No.
Or if I keep them perso. What's the last that came out with? And if it is, man, we brothers.
No.
But you know, I don't eat booty, so we good. But this has been the Reasons Out podcast,
He
episode 34. No, we no booty.
Big way.
You know what I'm saying?
He lying. No.
Episode 34 of the Reasons Out podcast. It's been a good episode, man. We've been 2 hours in, dog.
Shaq.
Effortless.
Shaq Diesel.
Diesel.
Shaq Diesel.
Diesel, baby.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? It's my nigga, dog.
But,
Most dominant player.
Anything y'all want to get off your chest, or I think this is the last episode before the new year. Or we're gonna have one more.
No, y'all got to do the one more, like the
We're gonna have one
recap.
more.
Like
We gonna do a recap on the
29?
decade and the year.
29?
So 29th, another one. We're gonna do another one.
yeah, just do one more and just.
But we got be on the lookout on YouTube channel. We got content coming out. We about to do a lot of stuff. Within the
2020 is up, baby.
2020 about to be
2020 is
crazy.
Crazy. And
19 was the build up.
I'm expecting my
19 we threw it off the glass.
Hey, I want my
20 we throwing that motherfucker down.
Hey, I
Real
want my
shit.
19 we
R2D
not
hat.
throwing it off the glass.
All that.
I
You
didn't
know
throw
what
it
I'm
off
saying? I
the
want my
glass.
jacket. I'm gonna let y'all
So
know, bro.
the-
If I don't get if I don't get this reason without jacket in 2020, we boxing.
But if you don't bounce it right,
All of it on the way, man.
Hold on,
Merch
hold
on
on,
the way.
hold on.
Everything. We just
Yeah.
it's taking time because I want to have it right. I'm not putting no bullshit.
Just stay
out there right
tuned.
now.
Just stay tuned.
Yeah, everything coming 2020. You know, I'll be like, new year, new me.
no, same.
No, we changing up, bro. I'm changing up. I'm going Hollywood, dude.
Autograph.
First check I get on this shit, dude. I'm changing, dude.
Nigga said tax season. He
You know what I'm
going
saying?
ham.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Hey, no, hold on.
Hey,
I
can
seen
we
the meme.
discuss the paperwork first before you know what I'm saying?
No, I got you, bro.
That's off the camera.
I got you, Playboy.
I seen the,
Playboy.
Birdman.
Playboy.
I seen
got you.
I seen a meme that said them W2s is dilated right now.
2 centimeters.
Motherfuckers.
No, you been seeing that shit. You know, Trump getting impeached. That's like, yeah, fuck all that, man. Make sure them W2s on time. Like that nigga shut the government down again and shit. Maybe waiting on the W2s.
Guess what? Hey,
Shut it
all
down.
you niggas who not being daddies, guess what? I'm epidural. I'm coming through to save the pregnancy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm making everything
What about the
me.
natural births?
Huh? Nah, them niggas daddies. They better be. Bro, you better be a daddy. You should have went to the
I
natural.
think I had that on here. Y'all ever had sex with a pregnant woman? Y'all ever mess with a pregnant woman?
This is Reason Dog
wife.
Podcast.
Reason
Just
Dog
because they said you couldn't.
That wasn't you.
doesn't mean you can.
Reason Dog Podcast, episode 34.
One.
We out.
We up out of here.
We out.
Everything we out of here.